Hello, Roofball Nation, and welcome to the 2024 Oregon Association of Roofball Regional, the next to last regional tournament on the road to the 2024 U.S. Open. I'm Adam Willis, joined by the Roofball GOAT over there, 13-time champion Derek Weber, 13-time major champion and defending champion here, as well as the great orator and one-time runner-up Lauren Wirtz. Guys, back at Emmons Field, we've reunited the PMS gang. Lauren, your thoughts on the beautiful vista you see before you right now?
Oh my gosh, well, this is my first time seeing this roof, and it's definitely different from the ones that I've seen before. I think it's going to be a very interesting day. I'm looking forward to some of the craziness that could happen on this roof, such as, I don't know, a skylight going out, the custom-made vent on the roof, the pole on the roof coming down. We have a lot of hard throwers here today, so yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting.
All right, well, let's break down the rules. Let's get right to it. The rules of this particularly quirky spot here at Emmons Field. Presented by Taffy Stream. Do not just live stream, everybody. Make it a lasting legacy. Your content, your control. So most of the rules are ones Roofball fans are very familiar with. Throw the ball up, hits the pole, the tallest one up there, you'll see it. That's worth 5 points. That's a ping. You throw it up there and it goes past the pole on one side, goes behind it, comes down the other side. That's an around. That's worth 10 points. Catches, as usual, worth 1, but here's where it gets a little bit quirky. Emmons Field has not one but 2 catch multipliers. First one, you got the upper right vent, the real vent, the part that's part of the house. That makes the catch worth 5. And then down right near the gutter is one more vent on the left-hand side. That little vent makes the catch worth 2 points. So theoretically, if you got an around, Derek, and then you hit the multiplier up there and then the low multiplier, you would get?
I don't know, 16 points?
16 points is correct. Good job, Derek. He passed freshman math, I think. But you only get those points for the multiplier if you make the catch. And as always, you want to avoid throwing the ball over the roost because that will cost you 5 points. For more on the specific challenges and the specific upgrades that we have made here at Emmons Field, here is a Roof Report presented by Dr. Roof.
Hey there, Dana here with Dr. Roof for the Roof Report. Today we're at Emmons Field. This place has seen roofball action before with a temporary target, but thanks to Dr. Roof, we have a permanent target up there. Let's climb up and take a look. All right, here we are on the roof, and as you can see, a bright, shiny B vent ready to take some roofball action. Now, you'll notice the roofing down here, well, that's brand spanking new. It's got some good traction on it for some good roofball action. However, take a look. This ridge, it's only a few feet up. It's going to be real easy to accidentally toss that ball over, so you got to be careful on this. The other factor is the pipe. You want a ping, right? Well, we debated back and forth, a 5-inch pipe or a 6-inch pipe. As you know, it's easier to get a ping with a 6-inch. We went with the 5-inch to make this a little more difficult. I think there's going to be some exciting roofball action here today. Let's hope the thunderstorm doesn't put a damper on gameplay.
Thank you, Dana, for that, the great Dr. Roof. Let's take a look at the structure of today's tournament, which is presented by Happy Dad Hard Seltzer and Tea, better tasting, and the perfect amount of carbonation. In terms of how play goes, each player gets 10 throws in the game. There are 3 players in each game, except for the championship game, which is a head-to-head competition. Today we have a field of 21 competitors competing for the title and for invites into the U.S. Open, including 2 of us here in the booth, by the way.
Word.
We'll have 7 first-round games with the 7 winners advancing to the next round, along with the next 5 highest scores as wild cards. So, Mr. Weber,
yes,
you
sir.
played here a few times before.
Yep, once
You're
or
the
twice.
defending champ.
Yep.
Tell us about your thoughts on the big innovation that we've just installed in the last few days.
Yeah, so I think we played here probably 6 times or something like that,
Something
5,
like
6,
that,
7
yeah.
times. And every time we played in the past, it's been a temporary target, which you've seen throughout regionals. A couple interesting things happen with those temporary targets. One, they're narrower and usually shorter. This is a normal circumference.
5-incher, yeah.
And it expands the scoring area of that, so I would expect we're going to see more pings. In addition, all the temporary targets have that board they sit on, which can kick a ball away from the target.
Yes, very true.
Nothing here. So I think...
Well, and the ropes, too.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think we'll see comparable scoring to what we've seen here in the past, which is comparable to what we've seen at Willis Park, which
Do
I
you
think most
say
people
comparable
are
or comparable?
Well, I say comparable.
Well, I say comparable because I say it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. This is the fourth regional Roofball season. Let's take a look back.
Compare them.
At the you can compare the comparable. Let's take a look back at where we have been so far this year with the regionals. Darren Gibson won the Western Michigan Regional. Zach Hill finished second. Both of those guys will be at the U.S. Open. Then at the Washington Regional, our first Canadian winner, Bruce Balfour, took the title. I took second. And Jebediah Gardner, all three of those people will be at the U.S. Open. And then recently at the Motor City Regional, phenomenal finish. Darren and Damian Gibson finishing first and second, and Taylor Evans, the homeowner, finished third. And that all ladders up to about 15 days from today, the 2024 U.S. Open live at Willis Park.
It's going to be huge.
September 1st.
And we could have up to 5 people from this tournament advancing on to the U.S. Open, which is very exciting. And one of those people is Derek Weber, who has to go play Roofball right now.
Yes.
So why don't you get out of here?
Good luck, Derek. Oh, thanks.
We're ready for warm-ups. Cameron, Derek, and Zach will be our first 3 players. Cameron is over there. So Cameron's injured. Zach has been warming up. Derek gets like 3. He's been warming up all morning.
We got a little insight onto Cameron's injury. He said about a month ago he had surgery on his shoulder for a torn labrum.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
So the really, really diehard Roofball fans who struggled through the Southern California live stream last year, great tournament, but a bad live stream. Our technical issues damaged us. But Nate Rohner's little brother played in a sling as well, and actually did quite well. He made the semifinals. So it's interesting. Obviously, you got to make catches. And Derek throws an over. Good job, Derek. For those of you watching not in the Portland area, we are theoretically racing a line of thunderstorms, which could get here by around 4.
It's going to be an interesting day.
It is currently 1:12 p.m., so we're going to try to keep the trains running on time. So Derek throwing it over did not help. I think Cameron, are you ready? You good? Cameron's good.
Also, we have a new friend here in the booth taking.
Oh yes,
Derek's
Kevin, the
place.
great Kevin Barry. You probably needs to maybe scoot a little bit over to your right there.
I snuck in here.
Kevin snuck in, replacing Derek. Kevin, who was our camera operator and played in Livonia. One of the greatest beginnings to a Roofball career ever, about 12 years ago, but also one of the greatest intros into doing play-by-play in color when you filled into the 2011 RFA Cup, which just got published very recently, just this last summer, and it showed off how good Kevin is. Kevin, how are you? How are you feeling today?
I'm excited. I haven't been to this roof ever before, so just watching him warm up, there's going to be some frustrations today. I can tell that already.
Understand. You're our score bug operator too, yeah?
At least for the moment.
You've also been a part-time referee as well, right?
Oh, part-time. He's the only the only majors.
First referee in Roofball history, and currently only Roofball referee in history.
Well,
so
Scott's dad, Scott Grenzo's dad, was the ref at the RFA Cup.
Okay.
So we have had one of those.
But, all those major broadcasts from major sports now, they always have those referee consultants on, right?
Yes.
Let's go.
I think that will be you. Yes.
I'm here for that today.
Everybody, get the credit card out, hit up Venmo. The more money we make, the more we can give to Kevin to be a full-time referee. Not for me, but for Kevin.
I like how you just skipped over me directly to Kevin. Okay, fine.
Lauren will get probably a slice of pizza or two, something. But I think we're ready to go. Cameron is the first thrower. If we have all 3 of our players, we do. So, yeah, Cameron. Again, Kevin, I was going to say, you have to have a wired mouse there if you want to use it.
Just upgrades everywhere.
Yeah. That's what we do, incremental upgrades.
Yeah, I mean, those Venmos, they start coming in now.
They really do. I got a $1 Venmo yesterday, and,
someday I might have a wireless mouse over here.
Maybe.
That'll be the day.
All right, yeah, Cameron's first thrower. Yeah, we're ready. Here we go. First throw of game 1.
The Tasmanian Devils stepping up.
First throw of the tournament, just misses the ping, gets the grab, drops to a knee, so even with the sling, gets the 1 point. It's a 1 for Cameron. Derek, first throw isn't over. He's our 13-time major champion, and again, the defending champion from last year.
Just barely missed the ping over. He was going to almost kiss it on the left side there. This
is Cameron's 6th career tournament. He was a semifinalist at the U.S. Open last year, which was his best ever finish. Second round at the Worlds. Derek has is in the process of making the walk of shame. Now, again, we go backyard to front yard here at Emmons Field, which means that your ball can go into busy 135th Avenue. Derek seems to have survived. He's back. He's ready for his second throw.
The people out there say it went around.
That's why we don't listen to the front yard people.
Notoriously unreliable.
Derek's second throw just short of a ping as well. Gets the catch.
Now you may notice as you're looking at the throw from Zach there that it looks a little streamlined, professional, you might say. And that's because this gentleman actually played some college ball.
Yeah, Pacific Lutheran and Lewis and Clark. He also hosts the Strong Opinion Sports podcast and the pretty successful YouTube channel of the same name.
I've got some strong opinions about this new chimney rule.
What do you like? What do you dislike about it?
There was a 6 there for Derek.
That brings him positive.
Just barely. It's just that chimney is so low down the roof line that I think we're going to see some pings and some multipliers that are going to end up being negated by that low chimney.
For sure.
Understood. Another ping.
Nearly got our first around. Cameron's doing well
Mild
despite
applause,
the limitation.
mild applause for Cameron. I think just short.
I think just short as well.
And didn't get the catch.
Derek looking
Like it
angrily.
surprised him a little bit.
Well, and I think the roof has betrayed Derek. That's the look he just gave the roof. Yeah, that is the throw of a quarterback.
For sure.
Ping and a catch for Zach.
How much do you have to take off?
Yeah, Zach did not do particularly well in Seattle, but that was because he was throwing too well. That roof did not really help out people who know how to throw a football. You can tell because I finished second. There's a ping for Derek.
Yeah.
So Zach had a bunch of overs, which were very easy to get there. So I'm happy to see him here. He's a contender today for sure.
Halfway through, it is a very tight game with Cameron at 14, Derek at 8, and Zach at 9.
And again, 5 wild cards, including all 7 of our winners from the first round. Cameron, another ping and a catch.
Lighten it up right now.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Did that kiss on the way across? I couldn't tell.
I'm gonna have to ask Derek. I don't think it
think
did.
so.
I think it was just short. Yeah. Derek says
You
no.
can tell by the reaction.
Yeah.
Advantage or
chance of that.
disadvantage going in the first group at a new place?
I would rather wait a couple games, but I think in a lot of ways I don't think it matters. You're just trying to go up there and throw the ball. Hit the
He
ball.
just pinged on that last one.
Oh, okay.
Ping and a catch for Cameron again. Really good game so far for Cameron. Oh, another over for Derek.
Brutal.
Drops
Good thing
back
he's
to
already
4.
got the.
Yeah, he's got many invites to the U.S. Open. He was talking about just like having like 5 or 6 different positions in the Open.
He had ping and a catch.
Ping and a catch for Zach.
So we should have 26
to 4 to 20.
to
right?
4 to 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cameron all over this target. Just missed another ping there. Gets the grab. Just needs the one arm.
Once again, waiting on Derek Weber.
Well,
Not a phrase you say that often.
No, I imagine he's probably not just waiting for the walk of shame, but also probably trying to get his wits together. I know that being in this position, we've had a couple balls that could have been arounds that ended up being overs. It takes a mental toll. You got to kind of refocus and remember you got 3 throws left. You got a shot at a wild card. You got to dial back in.
We need the roof ball moment of zen in the front yard camera.
There is a front yard camera.
Should require them to go over.
There's a ping.
There we go.
So
That's
that
what he
time
needed.
that Derek put out there thinking, I think worked. He went up there and he thought about what he'd done.
He needs 2 ping catches at least here in the final couple of frames to.
Well,
really
5
be in
rounds,
the
though.
wild
You
card.
never know. You fair enough. But yeah, I think at least one more. Cameron in the lead, gets another ping.
Yeah.
It's a ping
Oh,
over,
ping
so
over.
he just gets a 0
That's
there.
a 0.
Let's see if Lauren knows what to do.
It's a little circle thing.
Little star, yeah.
Little star.
Derek, another would-be around that goes over. That's his 3rd of the game. Zach with a chance to tie things up here, just short.
Yeah, this roof is not really.
Oh,
You're not seeing a lot of.
That
roll-up.
actually that counts. The bounce off the bench does count as a catch.
Okay.
So it is a catch for Zach. I watched last year's tournament in order to get prepared for this one because I'd actually forgotten some of the rules, and that is a rule. If it bounces off the bench, the catch is still in play. It is Cameron's
Yes,
turn.
Final frame, and
That
you're up by
being
5.
you. Cameron's final throw of the first round, a little bit to the right. Took a little bit of left mouse, didn't get there. Gets the grab, so he's 6 points clear of Zach. I mean, you can almost smell the throw off coming, can't you? Derek needs a big number. And he gets it. There's the around. I think he double birded the pull. But he got to 16, and that is a reasonable – I bet that's going to be a reasonable wild card score. We will see. Now Zach. Ping catch would tie. That is a cat killer, a lightning bolt. And he's going to drop back to 17. Still ahead of Derek after one game, though, and that is the end of game one. Cameron is the winner. He will advance to the second round. Derek Weber finishes second with 16. And with that over, Zach drops back to 17. We are going to send it over to my little sister here in a moment. She's getting set up with Derek Weber. Let's toss it over to Beth.
Derek Weber. Yes. I saw some fireworks in that game. You were doing great. I think the roof gods were against you. How do you feel?
So we need to keep that
well,
up to date
not
so
great,
we can
Beth.
quickly
No, I don't know, because I was in warm-ups. I didn't throw any overs, and I was hitting spots just to the left of the pole. And where that new the shingling is just deadened everything. So I wasn't concerned at all, and all three of my overs landed in that spot. So it's a little frustrating.
Yeah, the new target, has that played into, I mean, obviously it's played into the game.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying on the opening, I think that new target, it's bigger, both taller and wider. There's not that wood anymore. I think the scores are going to be higher today. Not that you saw a crazy high score there, but you saw one decent score.
Now, I was hearing at the desk they were saying that you may be in a good spot for the wild card despite all of this. How do you feel?
There's 21 players. There's an extra wild card spot, maybe, but 16 I don't think is going to cut it. Zach tried. He threw that over at the end, but they only got him to 17, so.
Fair enough. All right, well, we'll see how it unfolds. Back to you at the desk.
All right, thank you, Beth. Thank you, Derek. We are starting to get ready for round two as we chase Jason Garcia, Colby Lawrence, and Tanner Rabinowitz. Jason's played a couple times. Colby's played. This is his sixth tournament. And Tanner is one of our many newbies here today, so they can get started warming up. You guys got some footballs? You can go ahead and warm up a bit here. It's like 3 throws each would be good.
One of the things I really like about Roofball is as we continually see new faces brought in, especially the younger faces, you get to see them kind of evolve and grow over time and become better and better.
Yes.
Get their legs under them, and definitely see that with Colby.
Well, and also the evolution now of the jerseys. Both Lawrences, father and son, wearing Roofball-specific jerseys today, which is very exciting. And Colby, it's going to be a little bit sad for some fans, but the mullet has gone away. The trademark mullet is gone. But I think you can see some additional strength in the arm already.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's gone with the broccoli top. It seems to be a very popular cut these days. You can't blame him for doing that. But I will miss the mullet.
Yeah, I think we all at least kind of miss the mullet, don't we?
Do we?
I guess, Kevin, not so much.
Look, I would just like to point out, just quick rewind here.
Yes.
For everyone watching, live or taped, they were like, oh, I want to play Roofball, or I'm scared, or I don't know. A dude in an arm brace just won the first round with a decent score. He's playing with one hand.
Yep. Well, I will say we've gotten a lot of emails over the last few days after we, first of all, we were on the Ocho, then we went kind of viral again on TikTok and Instagram, and one person did say that they had a prosthetic leg. And I could see that being a little bit of a hindrance, but certainly not a complete hindrance.
Not at all.
You got one arm, as long as it's your throwing arm, you're good. Like, you can make those catches. If Jim Abbott can pitch, you can catch.
Exactly.
At Keep Portland Weird, we even saw somebody with I believe it was a broken wrist.
Yes. Hurt ribs.
Some kind of injured foot and ribs, and kicking the ball to score.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, we're good to go, yeah. So, if you guys are good warming up wise, let's get it started. Jason is the first thrower, then Colby, then Tanner. First throw from Jason, a little bit to the right of the pole, gets the catch nice and safe.
It's always good to score a point in your first throw. Just kind of gets the willies out a little bit.
Shakes the cobwebs out. And Colby gets a point as well. Tanner's first career throw looks pretty good. I think he got it. He got the ring, if nothing else. Ping and a catch. Tanner, new to Roofball. This is his first career. He found the tournament or the sport through the yak. Jason, cannot make the catch there. Tanner also played quarterback in high school. Says you rarely threw the ball. Well, looks like you're throwing it a lot there. I think just short there for Colby.
You're running a pistol formation?
I don't know what he was doing.
Run the veer.
Wishbone. Right? Little wishbone. Oh, ball drops in front of him. He's also the brother of Austin Rabinowitz, who will be playing a little bit later. That is a 5-point multiplier for Jason. If he can get the catch, he does. 5 points for Jason. Colby not waiting at all.
I believe that's our first of the day, yeah?
First multiplier. Yeah, put a little star on that for me, too, if you want. Just a point for Colby. And a catch for Tanner. Jason, another multiplier if he can get it. There's another 5 points for Jason, unconventional. He likes the original target. the OG. I think that hit. Kevin?
I would say no. That's a catch.
Just a catch. Just a catch for Colby. My bad. Colby agrees, so I'm going to say that's correct.
This group definitely heeded your advice about
they
racing.
They are moving. Almost got the
racing the
thunderstorms.
thunderstorms.
Yeah.
Was that a ping on that one?
That was a ping.
Tanner with the ping. That is the irrelevant multiplier. That does nothing.
Was there a ping on that one?
No, just a catch there for Jason. Colby, a little sidearm action. Oh, looked like a round possibility. Goes over, -5 for Colby. He drops back into negatives there. Yeah, -1. Tanner, wow, hit the ridge line. That helped him, and he gets the catch.
That's a catch.
Shoestring style.
I believe we're at the top of the 6th right now.
Here we are.
Okay.
Flying.
Jason with the catch. Yeah, it becomes a difficult thing for scorekeepers when everyone is turning
where's the
over.
TV timeout? Do we have these yet?
If Jebediah was here, he would be calling timeouts. Technically not in the rule book, but also not proscribed by the rule book.
The rules are what you make them, Adam.
They certainly are. That was when the guy started punting last week. He's like, well, it doesn't say you can't. Colby trying to get back into positive figures.
Did not hit that.
No, just missed the multiplier. Cannot quite make the grab. Holding at -1.
Do you really hold at -1?
You remained at -1.
I think that's fair.
Catch for Tanner.
It's a 1-point game.
Jason, is he going to do it again? No, it did not turn all the way over to get to the multiplier. Does make the catch.
Now let's talk a little bit about strategy here, because that multiplier post is lower on the roof and slightly bigger than the ping.
Yes, ping and no catch there for Colby.
Is there merit in the strategy of going straight for that instead of the ping post?
I think if you have 2 good arms, yes. If you're Sling Boy, probably not.
Catch for Tanner there. I say no. It's not that much lower, first of all. And if you don't get the catch, I had an over for Jason. If you don't get the catch, you get nothing. So ping for Colby, Buddy threatening the players. Does not get the catch, but
Colby is right back in this now.
Tanner trying to increase his lead and does not. So here we go to the 9th.
Pretty sure this is right.
Another ping for Colby. He's going to take the lead.
I think
this is the 9th.
I believe we just went out of order.
Oh, did we? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Jason was supposed to go for. That's okay. So Colby can get those.
Did he get the catch?
Yes, he got the ping and the catch.
Okay, so we're doing that.
So we're going to do a quick timeout here after Jason. So timeout.
Reverting there.
So that's a catch. That's a catch for Jason.
I have 10, and you've got Colby at 15 because he had a.
He went out of order and got a ping and a catch just now.
Yep. Okay, so he's completed his 9th.
Yes. So he should have 15, and now we go to Tanner, who is appropriately finishing.
Bottom of the 9th.
This is what Roofball does, people. You want to play so badly, you just can't even wait one thrower. Tanner a little short and left, going to make the grab and give himself a 1-point lead as we enter the 10th.
This is anybody's game.
Jason needs a mark. He's going for the multiplier again. He's going to get the grab, finishing at 11. So Colby, a ping would give him back the lead. A catch would tie him for the lead. Did not quite get to the ping.
It's a big
Gentle
catch.
roll, gets the grab. That's 16. So now Tanner just needs a catch for the W. I think a little conservative on the throw to try to do exactly what he's about to.
Can't blame him for
catch.
that.
No, and he gets the win. 17 for Tanner. His first career game is his first career win. Colby finishes second, and what looks to be maybe a plausible wild card score of 16. And Jason finishes with 11. And over with my sister, Beth Willis, the winner of Game 2. Sorry, the third place in Game 2, Jason Garcia. Beth, let's go over to you.
Jason, you started off so impressively, and you got those catch multipliers, which was odd and awesome. How do you feel about your play?
Well, it builds you up and then it tears you down. That's what happens here at Roofball.
I think that's a really good way of putting it. Do you see yourself coming back?
Oh, yeah. This is my third time competing, and it will not be the last. I'll be here for the next regional because I don't think I'm making it out of the first round.
Well, we'll be excited to see you back. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Beth. Thanks, Jason. Ready for Game 3 now. I got this. Beth Willis is coming over. She's got to play now and maybe interview herself as she's done before. Buddy Emmons, the founder of the feast, as it were, the host of today's event. And Matt Lawrence, father of Colby Lawrence, as Lawrence's go back-to-back.
Yeah, the Wilson ones.
Yeah, that's the game play up. So as the warm-ups begin, guys, your thoughts on the first couple games? And welcome back, Derek.
The first game was not good.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, Derek?
I don't feel great.
No.
You are currently tied for second wild card.
If 16 holds up, I would be shocked.
Well, I mean, you're Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We do have 5 games to go, so yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
There's
You
5
never, you never
wildcards.
know. Is all I'm saying is you never know.
I understand. Like I said, I would be shocked.
So talk about a little bit about the differences between this roof and the standard field at Willis Park.
Well, I mean, this is just a straight throw. There's no bank or anything over there on the left. I think it's a shorter throw. At least it feels like it's a shorter throw. And compared to the few warm-ups I got earlier today, that new area, you can kind of see the shingles, the new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just saw there, it kind of just deadens there. And that's what I experienced
Interesting.
earlier.
Okay.
However, I swear all 3 of my overs hit that spot and kicked right over. So I don't know. Maybe they turn more bouncy during the games. I'm not sure.
I want your thoughts on one more thing that we were talking about.
Well,
here.
I
I'll
think
get that
we're
in a
ready
moment
here,
as we
though.
kick off this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Beth
first.
first. Beth is
Beth,
our first
Buddy,
up.
Matt.
So we had a discussion about the merits of going for the ping pole versus going for the catch multiplier pole. What are your thoughts on that?
I would go.
Beth's first row hits the irrelevant multiplier and drops in front of her.
I wouldn't, just because the over there on the right-hand side, if you miss the multiplier, it's got a better chance of going over
Fair enough. Yeah, good call.
than just the ping. Like, if you miss the
Buddy got a
main
catch.
pull.
Yeah, so it's a 0 for Beth and a 1 for Buddy as of now, and now a 1 for Matt as well.
Yeah, if you miss the main pull, you could still get the multiplier. If you miss the multiplier, you're not getting the ping.
Yeah, yep. That's a good call.
But you know what? I hope everybody goes for that.
Beth just couldn't quite get the catch there. Beth is the 18-time women's champion, tied for most with Amy Duderman. This is her first career regional. Buddy is the champion of a round. Almost. I thought that one might make the turn for him. Didn't quite.
Now, how much do you think Buddy practices on his own roof?
0.
Not recently, no. Matt with a ping, no catch there. He's going to take the lead now with 6. Beth still trying to light up the scoreboard. And it's going to be an over.
It's -5. That's incredible.
That's a bad luck over there.
That is tough.
I think it caught the multiplier on the backside, too. That's
Yeah, it
very
might have.
unfortunate.
Buddy just a catch there. Buddy a 5-time major champion, 3 RFA Cups, 2 U.S. Opens.
Buddy is the
And-
most consistent in this group.
Yes, and Buddy also the third, semifinalist here last year at this event.
Oh, okay, did not get it.
Got to make the easy ones.
If anyone's wondering, is Adam saying this because he put a bunch of stats together and wants them in the show? Yes, that is what's happening.
He spent days doing that.
Well, I spent hours, but maybe an hour.
Hours over the. Oh, we just had the camera hit.
Oh, is camera 1 down, or is it okay?
No,
Looks like
it moved back a little bit.
I think we're okay.
That's a balk.
Buddy box, not technically against the rules. Misses a little short. Interesting to see a lot of people missing short. I did not expect to see that so far today.
Well, I could say some people didn't.
Fair enough.
I think a lot of people are afraid of
I think just short,
over. Yep,
I
just
don't
short
think
there.
that hit.
But a catch from Matt, maintaining a small lead.
There's
Yeah.
such a smaller distance between the ping pole
Whoa.
and the top of the roof that you just don't want to go long. That's
Get that.
I did not quite get the catch.
Son of a bee. That's my feelings.
Buddy looking for his first ever ping at his new target. And
I
he
did.
gets it. Not quite the. I'll tell you, that's the 49-year-old knees that I myself
That's-
have. It's tough to go down for those.
The
long ones.
one catch he's missed today.
Yeah. This is Matt's 5th tournament.
Oh.
Should have been an over. Did that hit? I heard some.
That did
no,
not
no,
hit.
just a straight over.
You're giving it. Hey, we need the low scores here, Adam. Come on.
Fair enough. That looked pretty so. Get that grab. There's the catch. Beth is on the scoreboard with a positive result.
Actually, I don't think I'm positive yet.
Well, no, not overall. Buddy backside ping looked like it might be an over, maybe an around. Gets
You still
to
have
5.
less than 0.
Does not get the catch.
But good job.
Your turn, Matt.
Matt's throw, the last throw of the 6th. He made the second round at
That
the.
throw looks good. It's just
Yeah,
not
he's
quite getting
lasering it up there. I don't remember a laser throw from him in the past, but I could.
He's
just
got the
not
line
be
drive. He
remembering.
watched Zach.
Yeah.
He took some notes.
Zach's got to get it in there. Hit somebody coming across the middle, you know.
Bad.
Oh.
Fingertips.
That hit all
Not
10 fingers. Does that count?
Make it work for her there. Buddy.
I wonder what Buddy's trying to do.
I think he's trying to hit the pole. He's just coming up a little
I think
bit
he's trying to throw it
Also,
around.
he's got a sizable lead now.
Yes, he
so-
does.
Try not throw over.
Well, I thought
wow.
that was going to take the target down, but it missed just to the right, and a costly over.
Beth and Matt are in a race.
Beth
to the
is
bottom.
fighting for second. Beth is back in possible second place here. Just needs that roll.
Get up.
I don't think it hit it.
It.
No.
It did. He did
Oh.
catch. It did hit.
Our
And
non-paid
Beth gets a 5
referee.
point. Kevin, reprising
Positives.
his duties as ref, says yes, and that's a 5-point multiplier, and puts Beth in second place firmly. If Buddy throws 3 or 4 overs,
With
which
2
is
throws
not
to go now.
impossible. So if he throws 2 overs and Beth gets a ping,
No. Matt's turn.
it is Matt's turn. Yes.
Sorry for everybody's ears.
Amy Dieterman says,
That's a better
good
arc.
luck to everyone playing. Hello, Amy. Amy's on vacation.
2 throws to
We
go.
love Amy. Get up there, ball. Yes, I'm rooting. I'm
Get
cheering
up
from the
there.
press box.
Nepotism.
Got the catch. Beth is up to 2. A full ping clear of Matt Lawrence in that tight battle for second. Buddy.
Yeah.
That's in a round, of course. It is the first of the day.
No, I had
No,
one.
it's not.
Jesus, man.
Derek had one. Buddy takes a dominant lead here in game 3.
Good throw, though.
Matt gets it around right back at you. He's up to 8. Beth does
Last
not
throw.
like that, and now we're in the 10th.
Last throw.
Can Beth make it 3 rounds in a row?
In the
Beth
10th.
says she can.
Get up there. Go.
I think she needs to grunt more.
Gets the catch. She finishes with 3. The applause are sporadic. Buddy, he knows he's got the W. He throws another around because why not? And after a slow start, Buddy has the lead high score of the day with 38.
I saw the man sleeping today. I think he's woken up.
And Matt probably needs an around here to have a legit shot at wild card.
Yeah,
ping
but
for sure.
but non-arounds are fine.
He doesn't necessarily need it, as Derek points out.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need,
last
you need
round.
an around. Beth.
Matt, sidewinder.
Wow, that almost did it.
I
I think it was short, yeah.
It was short. Yeah.
Just a catch for Matt. Finishes with 9, but does take the coveted second place spot in game 3, which everyone knows when you come out to
Well,
Roofball,
well,
what
look who
you
it is.
want is to finish second in game 3. If you've done that, you've had a good day. So we're tossing over to Beth, who is with the host, Buddy Emmons.
Don't let anyone tell you that home field advantage isn't a thing. I am standing. Oh, that's true. Nepotism's also good. I agree. All right. So, Buddy, how do you feel? I mean, this is your house, literally. You're dominating. How you doing?
Pretty good. I mean, I was a little nervous about having a hole cut in my roof, but it looks like they did a great job up there. I wasn't dominating at first. It took until way late in the game before my arm warmed up. Got a couple of rounds, and that really is what sealed it for me.
Okay, I got to ask the question. What's the future of Emmons Field look like? Like, what are you envisioning?
Oh, well, I'm going to actually beautify the backyard. It's like a trash heap right now, so we're doing a little white trash roof ball, but sooner or later it's going to be the mecca of roof ball.
Oh, hell yeah. You heard it here first. The mecca of roof ball being built right here at Emmons Field. Back to you at the desk.
Well, thank you, Beth, and thank you, Buddy, once again for creating that target. I think that it's pretty clear now Buddy's going to go ahead and just dominate the whole proceedings today. Put at exactly the right height for Buddy to get around. We've learned that. Yeah, there you go. So we have 3 newbies, guys. We have 3 brand new players here in Laie Quay, Adam Batts, and is it Nick Nico? Nilo, I'm sorry. Wow, yeah, Nick Nilo.
I thought it was Andrew McCutcheon.
I think it is. It's both. So
All right.
we do have some notes on these guys. If you go over to that other tab, I don't know. Is it on? It might be on yours. No, it's on this one. Should be on this one somewhere.
Isn't this right here?
No, it's not in all those. There were
Oh.
late adds to the documents. So what do we got about Laie here?
He's a Mariners bucket hat wearer.
Yes, and an amateur cyclist.
Okay.
And his friend Ross is the one who got him.
Well, thank you, Ross. Is
Hooked
it Ross?
on
Is
this.
Ross Heiner his friend? There we okay. So it's
There we
Ross
go,
Heiner. So that's
confirmation.
how they both. That's how they're both here. That's good to know.
And then Adam,
Great name.
soccer player through sophomore year of high school.
All right. Yeah, I like all the Adams. There have been a few Adams that wrote in recently. I think that Adams are drawn to Roofball. I'm not sure why, but that's what we do.
Maybe it's a common name and it just kind of happens that way.
Derek, listen, I don't need any of your realistic takes. I love the cowbells going even for warm-ups. I love it.
Yeah. Well, now that they seem to be warmed up, we had an around, a ping, and a one way to the left.
All right, guys, let's play some Roofball.
Well,
Well, wait, sorry, what do you got, Derek? One more.
no. First, second, third.
Yeah, Laie, Adam, Nick.
Yep.
First career throws for all. Very exciting. Laie's first throw, just a little bit short. Nice, easy grab. He looks pumped up about making his first career roof ball point. Adam.
Oh, no.
I thought that was going to be in a round. Instead, it's an over. Quick -5 for Adam. Great name. Unfortunate luck.
Did that walk up?
No, I think just barely short, but tied for the lead. And our wild card number is currently 11. Actually, it's below that. Look at the defensive stance. I love it. I love the slide
that
to the
is footwork.
side.
Footwork, everybody.
Keep the ball in front of you.
He knows
That's
that every
the key.
catch matters.
That's the ultimate stop ball. That's what he was doing right there, and he made it happen.
Oh, no.
Wow. So something about his throwing form, it's causing that the over bounce.
Usually you see that when the back end of the football gets a little bit lower,
Yes.
and that's the thing that hits the roof first and kicks up.
Yep. Another catch for Nick. Laie. Oh,
So
just hit the
close.
ground. No catch there. So quite a rivalry, as they say in swingers. Dead heat after
They
2
sway
innings.
in swingers.
As they sway. Listen. If you're going to know when I screw up, we're going to be here a long
Right.
time, Derek.
Can we talk about amateur cycling? I feel like I've done that.
It's a good question. What denotes amateur cycling versus just cycling?
Nobody has paid me to go cycling.
No, that's true. Oh, look at that walk around round.
Just hung on.
That
It's
is
a
the
walk
furthest
around
left round
Yes.
I've had, that's for sure.
And vaulting into the lead, 13 points for Nick, and now Laie with his 3rd point. Adam trying to get out of negative figures, so now it didn't walk up when he needed it to. Just a catch.
Crazy old footballs.
Oblong balls on shingled roofs, man.
Oh!
Thought that was going to stay for a sec.
And we are back into a game here. That's
Laie
the
with
best
the grab.
stance, widest stance I've seen in roofball history.
It's a very wide stance. Can Adam get one to behave? Not quite.
Oh, no.
It's really tough, and I know from experience, when you get out there and you start second-guessing your throw and you try to adjust on the fly and you get out of rhythm, and it just throws you off. Makes the whole round really difficult.
Yep. Just a catch there for Nick, but he holds the lead. I mean, the consistent catch is working so far. There we go. Just shy of the
So
multiplier would have
close.
been enormous, but still, picking a catch is very nice. Gets him backed up to -2. Again, can you be up to
No,
negative? I don't
he's-
know.
He's at
Oh, yeah,
He's
-2.
at -2. Catch for Nick, who continues with the lead at 10.
Still anybody's game here.
yes.
Laie just slow and steady. He's
Hasn't
right there.
been a game in the history of roofball where somebody has had a
Oh, yeah.
catch in every frame.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
again,
one point.
you got
Livonia.
Jeff Chambers is watching right now. He's nodding furiously because he had 4 of those last year. I did
49
Livonia.
out of 50 catches.
Yep.
And won the term.
Yes, he sure did.
Oh!
Took his eyes off it just for a second.
Oh, he got the
Laie
ping.
with
A
the
backwards
right to
ping.
left pin bounce.
Nice.
Gets his first mark and will now lead.
We're in the 8th.
Love the sportsmanship. Roofball sportsmanship is unparalleled.
No.
Adam, he hit
No.
the flashing, but not the
Yeah.
pull itself.
Did
Just
get the
gets the
catch.
catch.
Brings him back to 0.
I mean, that would have put him right back in the running, too. Not that he's out of it. Doesn't do the walk up for Nick. The grab trails Laie by just 1 point.
Oh, that is a.
Laie, hot grounder to left. Gets the grab.
I think he's
might
just
be,
playing
might
for it
be
now.
playing conservative now.
He's only got 1 throw left.
Adam probably needs a couple of marks
That looks
here.
like
There's
he's going
one.
to do it. Yeah.
Right back in it now with he's up to 6.
6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a ping catch out of second.
All right. This is last throws coming up.
Oh,
Did not get the grab. So
that
now
hurts.
Adam. Okay, so he needed a round to
Oh, no.
win.
Almost a crowd catch. We don't see that too often in roofball.
No. But he saved the trophies, though.
He needs it around to win.
Does not get it. He will get the grab.
Those are overs killed him, as they do.
They were not good for him, for sure. Nick is going to be in a wild card spot with 12. So Laie gets the W. Played conservative, got the ping. And Adam Batts is heading over to talk to Beth, but Laie gets the W and will advance to the second round. And right now, Nick looking okay for the wild card spot. He is in 4th in the wild card standings as we speak. And let's toss it over to Beth with the other Adam.
Hey, thanks, Adam. Adam. How do you feel about it? I mean, you started out so strong, and then it just kind of went over.
Those first 2 overs were just a killer. I feel like if I hadn't done that, maybe I would have been in it a little bit. But, tough first round, so.
Fair enough. Did I see one go in the boat?
Not quite. It hit the just outside the boat, but yeah. Would have got extra bonus points, right?
I think so. I think extra boat points. Are you going to be back for the next tournament?
Hopefully. I hope so. Yeah.
We hope so too. Back to you in the booth.
All right. Well, as we get ready for a switch of booth talent here, because Adam, the founder, is actually playing in the next game, we welcome Derek back into the booth, and we are looking forward to seeing Sean, Ross, and Adam playing in this next game.
We might not let him back in the booth.
I think that's fair.
I don't know who put him in charge.
No, we got this. He may determine what goes on the field, but he doesn't tell us what to do. Isn't that right, Derek?
This is our purview. We've upgraded down here.
Oh, wait. Yes, buddy. You're still winning.
I have the high score.
By a cajillion.
Jeez. It's almost like I was practicing all week.
So this is Sean Cully's second tournament. He also played in the 2023 Oregon Regional here at, Emmons Field? Is that what I heard?
That is correct.
Emmons Field. And he advanced to the second round, so he's going to be looking to do the same thing here today. And his high score there was 26, which if he matches that, would definitely be...
He'd be looking good.
Yeah, probably either winning this or would vault him right into first place in the
It'd be third highest score of the day.
Yeah. Now, Ross, this is his first tournament. He found...
I think we're ready.
Yeah, Sean, Ross, then Adam is our order.
And he played NAIA baseball.
It's pronounced baseball.
Wow, that's a great
start. It's pronounced Naya.
That's an around and a catch to start the game right there. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, you'd expect him to have an arm.
My money's on that guy.
Ross starting off with a -5. You don't like to see that.
It's
Although we have seen
approach.
that quite a few times today.
Didn't work for me.
Matches the around.
My wild card's getting further and further away.
Yeah, it's looking tough. Got somebody invading the pitch here. At least he's got his clothes on.
The pitch, interesting.
We have yet to see a streaker at Roofball. Derek, if you can fix that for us today.
If I wasn't in the booth.
So first thing was arounds and overs. That's it. That's all we have. That's it.
In the hush, over the crowd. That's how you get an over back.
Yeah, that was about maybe 6 inches from the top of the post there.
That first throw back from an around, though, is tough.
Yeah.
Like, that's a mental hurdle you got to get over.
But it gets him back to 0, which is a good place to be.
You know what the good thing about an around and then just a catch? It's like you threw 2 pings in a row.
Sean and Adam are matching each other throw for throw so far.
That was close, but no. Adam was listening to us.
Maybe he should be focused on the game more than his commentators.
Yeah, well, I'd make some quips, but I'm in a bad spot to do so.
Not loving that 16 down there?
Not right now. Boy, could I go for an 18 right now.
Oh.
Good throw for Ross on the last one, bringing him positive for the first time.
That's a swing and a miss.
But yet
again,
big fat 0.
Nothing.
Breaks the twinsies. And that means Sean has a 1-point lead after 3.
That could move over.
Oh, wow. Big throw.
That one just died at the top of the roof and
it's
just slowly
weird how that
crawled
works.
over. Yeah.
Nope. All right, add them up. Are we in the 10th yet?
Long way to go. Adam again.
The answer.
All right.
I'm going to bring that down, though.
Well, Shazbutt, as they say.
Yeah, so already we have the second and third highest scores, I think.
No, we have a 38 and a 28.
So third and fourth.
Competitor says it.
That's
I think
that's a ping and a catch, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. The whole thing for you is to make Buddy cry. So far, you're doing great.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
There's a ping. Oh, 2.8. No, nothing counts?
No, the ping
Or
counts.
just the catch?
The ping counts.
pink counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you had said it one way.
Whoever breaks the bench is buying me a new deck of
That seems fair.
That's an expensive catch attempt. Better hit that Venmo up.
That did. I think that hit. That hit the side.
I didn't see it, but okay.
Adam?
Okay.
Sounded pingy. We're giving it to him.
we're giving
That's
it.
a 6. That's a ping and a catch. Plus, it makes the game more interesting.
Well, what are we here
Oh,
for?
wow.
Do you hear him say, oh, no, as he let that
Is
one go?
it really more interesting, though? Somebody's
41 now, which
we
is
have
the
a new
highest
high score. Minus some overs. I mean, not counting it. There you go.
The kiss.
Smooches. That was a pink cat.
41.
You threw 3 rounds, dude. 3 or 4.
That one looked base to me.
I couldn't tell.
I think that one's base, right? The base. Same rules as Willis Park, right? Base doesn't count. Got to hit the vertical part.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Adam says that it was definitely a ping. Look at that look.
Well, I'll say that.
I say
the other one, which I didn't think was.
The other one wasn't.
That
that's
hit.
an around. It's an around.
No, that. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's an around.
And the multiplier.
15. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So Adam got the catch only on that
Yes.
one, we're saying. Okay.
And then 15 for that, so 56.
56 points in the 7th.
So Adam was just asking, the highest score ever on this roof is a 74.
Wow.
Which is by Adam. 56 and 3 throws to go.
Now, Ross
That's
is setting himself up for
4.
a wild card position here, potentially.
Yeah, that's a bummer. No.
No. Like, if he just hit the pole, it'd be an easier call.
Yeah.
That was definitely not a
That's
No.
Same thing, no.
Okay. 57. That's not too shabby, though, with 2 throws to go. In my
There we go.
There it is.
There's
That's
the
a
money
great-
ball right
Oh, no.
there. Oh.
Gets the ping, but no catch. But still, that moves him up to 19.
19. That's going to be a decent.
Well, it's right now the second wild card behind Adam.
Yeah.
All 3 people in this group very well. Probably moving on. Although that does not look good. Oh! I thought it kicked.
Oh, it did a tiptoe.
So that takes him down to 25.
So he's still 6 points
Strong
clear
position still.
of Ross.
Yeah.
There we go. So an oh no. Oh, my
that
God.
counts. That's a 58.
So the oh no goes around. The there we go is woefully short.
Right. So he's a good roof ball player, but has no
Bad
self-awareness
judge of what's
of what's going on with his own ball.
Oh, I thought that was just a straight over for a second.
20 with 1 throw to go for Ross.
Yep.
That's a good, solid score.
And we wait on the founder, which I met the guy in 2008 is a bit pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we waited on you how many times?
3 times. 3 times. But I definitely didn't hustle like he is. That's for sure.
Now his heart
People
rate's,
are going to acknowledge.
heart rate's
I know,
elevated, though,
right?
and I got to
Yeah.
calm down.
And his blood
You're
pressure
at
to begin with.
25. 2 throws to go.
Just a round out, you'll be fine.
Adam, not one to usually play it safe. And he gets the ping and not the catch.
Why am I a bad athlete?
All right, this should be the
Well,
last round, right?
your mom's
Last
right over
throws
there.
here,
Yep, last
Genetics
throw.
plays a part.
Wow. Derek blames you.
Why not?
It's the walk-up ping and catch.
That's a number.
A nice 64.
Just an easy 64. Just stay at the park.
All right, now I don't want
Throw
to.
to go, right?
No, that's it.
This is 10.
Well, you have a throw to go.
Okay, that's going to be good for Ross, actually. He
Yeah.
gets the catch. That puts him at 21.
Yes, sir.
He's in second wild card position. Adam could hurt his wild card chances here, but not really help them much. And just gets the catch for 1, leaving him with 31. So at the end of this game, we have Sean with a massive score of 64, Ross coming in with a really respectable 21 in good wild card position, and Adam with a 31, currently our leading wild card scorer. And we're going to send it over to Beth, who is with Sean.
Thanks, Lauren. Sean, impressive. Was this your? I mean, I'm not at all of these. Was this your first tournament?
No, so I was here last year for the same round.
The regionals. How did you do then?
I think I won my first one and then was out in the second one.
Okay. How do you feel about today? I mean, that was an impressive score.
I mean, confident. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I can keep duplicating that, but I'm going to keep trying.
It looked like you were getting all the right bounces. Am I right there?
A lot of luck going on there, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's hope it holds with you. All right. Back to the booth.
Hey, I think Adam's going to be rejoining us, evidently in that chair.
Yeah.
And we have Evan, Connor, and Austin playing in this game.
Yes, and Evan has a number 4th tournament or so, I think. Third or
Well,
fourth?
so just so you guys know, there's breaking news here. Connor was not able to make it, so we have our super sub, Kevin Barry.
Oh, excellent.
He's jumping in, which I would imagine all but guarantees he's going to win the tournament. Right? It's got to. So, yeah. Evan, what is it? I think this is his 4th tournament. He played here last year. I think was his 2nd tournament. Played in the RFA Cup back in 2023. And he was just at the Washington Regional as well.
Don't worry about it.
Now, 10.
What is it at, Derek? Are you hanging on?
Well, I'm still trying to go through these things. I think so. There's a 31, a 21, a 17, and 2 16s.
And are you one of the 16s, Derek?
Yes, sir.
With 2 games to go. All right.
Yep.
So I have to assume that Austin and Tanner are related.
They are brothers. Yes, indeed. They are brothers.
Excellent. So Austin was a 3-sport athlete in high school: football, basketball, and baseball.
Well, you're forgetting the 4th.
Oh.
Mustache growing.
Oh, yes. I would imagine he placed very highly in that.
State semifinals.
That counts. We started.
Says he wants to win this for
Kevin.
the pack.
Where's Kevin?
Kevin also threw an over in warm-ups.
And we're counting all this, yeah?
Now, Austin says he wants to win this for his alma mater, Washington State,
yes.
and the Pac-2.
The Pac-2, yeah.
It's not a thing.
Says the Oregon guy.
Look, I feel bad, but come on.
It's a thing. It's a thing right now. Kevin Barry playing for Oregon State also. Remember, we had Oregon State and Washington State both represented in this event.
Look, just because Oregon was unfaithful and took the money and ran.
And Boeing/rocket scientists everywhere, all 3.
Rocket scientists.
Rocket scientists, yes.
Multiples.
Evan, you are the first thrower. Let's begin Game 6 here with the wildcard number being at 16.
Hey, remember today's motto. Keep it low, boys.
Show them how it's done, Evan. After the field clears. There we go.
Evan's first throw. He was dialed in pretty good in warm-ups earlier. Just short of the catch there. Oh, Derek's play-by-play. I got to shut up.
No, you can play-by-play if you'd like. But Kevin starts out with a 1, and if we all get 1s and 0s today, we'll all be happy.
Derek likes binary roof ball the rest of the way here.
I would say that pole has got to be 30-some feet up there, so let's throw 25-footers, folks. That was a little too close.
Oh,
Evan.
that was really close.
I'm going to do the whole play-by-play in a negative fashion. That's that's what I'm going to do.
There's a ping for Kevin.
No, I don't know, just because it hit the pole.
The catch.
Tanner's still playing the right way.
This is Austin.
Yeah, he needs to get a little more oomph behind it here.
Oh, that was right there.
Did it ping or no?
No, it did not. The lefty pull.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that was
Kevin
close
threw
too.
very I don't know how to say it, very exacting.
No catch. Now, Austin,
not quite enough.
Austin.
I don't want to give Austin advice, but he's a solid almost 2 feet away from the minimum throw line.
Yeah.
Yep,
And he missed that by
that looked so good. It just goes over the roof.
See, that is the danger there. You as a new player, you might come in and you think, I don't want to throw an over. I'm going to lay it up there kind of soft and get my feet under me. But when you start trying to throw it harder, that's the risk of just going straight over.
Yeah, you can.
So Evan at -3 now and Kevin at 13.
You can wing a ball up there. It just depends on the arch you have on it.
Yes,
Those two things
exactly
together,
right.
no bueno sometimes. And this is only a 5-inning game, yes? We'll let them double their scores. That's fine.
I mean, I think Austin is sitting on sitting on.
You win, all right?
He's sitting on a couple of pings. I can see it coming. Evan, he's going for the catch. Does not. Going to stay at -3. Kevin won his first round game a couple weeks ago in Livonia.
He got the catch.
Advanced to the second round.
Now, Kevin, he has played in many tournaments back in the day, I guess you would say. Do you have a memory of his top finish?
Well,
yes,
he
definitely
took third place in his
Third?
first ever tournament.
Okay.
He had scores in the 50s in each of his first 3 games.
That's not bad.
And then something went haywire after that, and he ended up with like a 13 or something in the
There, you bring back memories
round.
right there.
I can relate.
Derek, you won that tournament, right?
Was it 2008 U.S. Open?
No, maybe. Nice
Good
catch.
Way not to go up on it.
But Austin's going to need a mark or two to scare Derek out of his pants.
You don't want to see that, folks.
Evan.
All right, so Kevin with a still sizable lead.
It just got more sizable.
Just bigger, yeah. The only person with a mark, and I think that's his 5th.
Yes, that does help if you have the only mark.
Oh, see, he's dialing it in now. I feel like Austin might have a good chance here in the last.
What you're saying is in the last 2 throws,
I think he's going to get
surpass
pings the rest of the way, yes.
Thanks.
Well, he's got 3. He's got 3 throws left.
I'm going to go cry.
I mean, if we could just get an around from Evan, we'd really have something going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin trying to beat me. He does.
Kevin's smiling when he throws it. I think he's got one ear on us, which is fine. It was working for him.
There we go.
Oh, just
man.
short and just over.
It's hard to cheer against both you guys.
But he knows what he needs to do. Yes. He's locking it in.
Well, I got him at 7 for some reason.
No, he didn't catch that. It landed in the yard.
I know.
Oh, he's at 6.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just changed it back. I think I had it wrong. We'll see.
All right,
Future Adam is going, oh, God, you guys are dolts.
For some reason, Adam, in that last...
I got it.
In that last one, half the time when you were throwing, we all shut up, and it just got eerily quiet as you were throwing. I don't know why. Because everybody else, I just talk straight over.
Okay, this
Usually,
is now
I talk over you.
needing a mark time for Austin.
Do not. Okay.
Did not turn to the right. Derek was worried about the around.
I thought that thing was kicking right.
He could still get a 10th inning around and vault himself into wild card position.
We have another round?
One more.
Last
We're in the
throw.
10th. Yes, Evan's final throw.
Do it, Evan. Put it up there.
I mean, you can score 16 on a single throw.
That's true, and that would get him to 15, and that'd be cool. But he got back to 0.
Back to 0.
Kevin's final throw of game 1. He's going to advance. Gets to 38 for the W.
Nice.
Austin, come on. No. So Derek looking a little better than he did a minute ago.
If the internet world heard a sigh of relief, that was me.
Yes. So Evan finishes with nothing. Kevin with 38, and Austin finishes with 8.
And we have a tie for the second highest score of the day with Kevin and Buddy.
Yes.
Who have a combined 5 majors.
Yes, they sure do. Yes, they sure do. Yes.
All right, and I think we're ready with Beth.
Yeah.
And Beth, take it away.
Thanks, Derek. Evan, not your day. How you feeling about play just in general?
Well, it could have been a little bit better. Towards the end, I was really shooting for that around, and I think that's how I ended up getting it over the roof. It was really weird. I heard it hit the ground and then saw someone in a Dodge Ram over there just slam on their brakes. So I think it got a little close there.
Safety hazards here today at the Oregon Regional. I'm going to toss it back to you in the booth. Stay safe.
Hi, we're back at the booth.
Yes.
We got Game 7. Game 7. Doug, Steven, and Grace. Steven in his first tournament. Doug, already a decorated Roofball veteran. He finished 3rd here last year. He hosted the Washington Regional just a few weeks ago, in which he had a great first round and then petered out in the second. But he's got an arm. Semifinalist this year at the World Championships. You probably saw that on ESPN too.
Yep. Demonstrated in practice there. That's great.
He's got a good arm, and he played a variant of Roofball growing up as well. So he sort of came prepped to succeed in this event. So what is our wild card number as of right now?
It is 16? Still 16. There's 2 people at 16.
2 people at 16, all right.
So the problem is if 2 people win,
yes,
there will be a throw-off, or 2 people beat 16, so there's a winner and another person past 16.
Right.
There will be a tie for the final wild card.
Yeah, but don't you just take the person who threw the least number of overs?
The 4th and 5th. No, you would go the most number of pings,
Hang on,
actually.
So what are the wild card top 5 right now?
2 16s are 4th and 5th.
4th and 5th. So
well, let me. You might be right.
So
you
if one person is a wild card above 16,
right.
then there's a throw-off. If everyone in this,
hold on.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
There's a 31,
a
21, a 17, and 2 16s.
Right. Okay. So if you're right, if 2 people here, I see what you're saying.
If there's a winner,
you were right all along. I am but a mere.
And get that as a screen grab, and we'll be posting that on YouTube later.
Producing from the booth. Derek, can you hand me the script? I'm going to need to, as we get out of the first round
just to confirm, Roofball's not scripted.
No.
Okay, this is not the NFL.
Not the games. Doug will score 32 in this game. It's been decided.
And 2 15s after that.
Grace will score 87. No one will see it coming.
And so, Adam, just in case, there is the 2 16s go. Is it a throw off? We're not.
I call it a throw off. Others do not.
Yeah, but it's
Some
not
call it a toss off.
We'll do a true thing, not a counting of pings or anything.
No. It would be it's like it used to be in baseball. It's like if it's a tie that determines whether you advance, we play for it. We don't. There's no tiebreakers.
Okay.
And I like a lot of changes in baseball, but that's one I don't like. I want game 163 back.
Whoa, ditto.
So what does Grace need here to win
made
the
the winning
title?
in baseball not matter as much by adding more playoff.
That's true too.
Not that I care about
what
that.
was Beth's score again? If we can.
Beth Willis had a 3.
A 3. So Grace is looking to beat 3.
Yes.
Very similar to last year when Amy did not do well, and Grace just safely got up like 5 or 6 and took the thing.
Are we?
Yeah. 1-0. There you go. Binary final. All right. So Doug will be our first thrower. I think we are good to go. This is Game 7. This will determine our final participants in the second round.
And that's how you get to 32.
Doug dialed in early. Is that going to be stuck?
If that's a hit the post.
And it gets the multiplier.
That's a 7.
And that's a little 7 for Doug Webb.
The first little multiplier catch. We had another hit today. Yeah.
Now, while a lot of people might be familiar with scoring 7s, that is an unusual score for
Yes.
football.
It's really only available here at Emmons Field.
No.
Just missed. Cross right in front of it. Gets the catch. Most people in the Mafia try to keep it low-key. Not Steve. He's owning it. Right on his back. Don't mess with me. I am Mafia.
I like how she threw and went right up there.
Yes.
Oh,
her brother gave a little bit of a delay, and I think it caused him. Doug ready to go now as Grace clears the field here in inning number 2. Doug, a very adventurous first throw.
Interesting. Didn't kick over. Weird. But he's got 8 after 2, which is an awkward score.
Why is that awkward?
8 after 2 is just hard to get to in Roofball.
Yes. Okay, fair enough.
It's got too many curves, Adam.
Yeah.
Who likes an 8
just
these
short of
days?
the catch for Grace.
So Grace, 0 points through 2, but 8 throws, still 1 mark, and she's above Beth.
Oh, yes.
But 4 catches as well.
Yes.
Yeah, 3 marks and she's scaring the crap out of you. That's what's happening.
Yeah, that's
Son of a
true, too.
gun, man. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Doug, ping, no catch, but gets to 13
Hey,
after 3.
one of you
looking
guys
good.
can take it apart. I don't care. All right, he's playing like Austin did last time, which is cool.
Holding it 2.
Pizza's here. Can you go get it?
My wife seems to be heading over toward the pizza.
Can you help, Aaron?
Grace does not
almost.
get the catch.
That's okay. Getting closer and closer.
Something I've noticed about Doug's throw is he tends
Is
to
that it's
hit
dead
the-
on target?
It is dead on target.
It's pretty good.
When it's not dead on target, it's on the left side, and he's getting these wild kicks off to the left.
Ooh, I thought that was going to be ping. Not
Yeah, when you
quite.
say wild, you
Gets
mean
the grab.
wild? Also, have we not talked Steven for only left-hander in the field today, or am I missing
Oh, is he?
something?
I did not notice, but good call, Derek.
Oh, little Paul?
Oh. So we're in the 5th.
Now,
right?
Doug Webb has asked us to call him Blue Shirt. I don't know why.
Really?
No, not really. But he chuckled.
You made that happen, Derek.
Derek's just getting the laugh. That's all he's
Well,
about.
the thing is...
Steve, sports background, drag racing, softball, and dodgeball. Perfect for an Ocho-themed sport.
That's true.
All
Now,
at the same time?
this is the question.
Yes,
is drag
simultaneously.
racing a sport?
I'd say yes.
Okay.
I would argue probably more so than roofball.
Then, we have to take a timeout.
Oh, the pizza,
Sorry, Grace.
the parade of the pizzas.
Who ordered the littlest pizzas?
Well, they're a lot cheaper than the big ones, it turns out, pound for pound.
Speaking of costs, if you want to help with Roofball,
Venmo at Roofball.
cash, checks. we
Hey,
take
Grace
things
gets
in
the
trade.
catch.
If you want to pay
We
for
sure
that
do.
pizza,
If you want to pay for pretty much anything.
Oh,
can't
almost leaned
quite
over.
get it.
We really need some marks here from Steven.
Like
As I
that,
say
no,
it, it's an around.
but the backside around, which is really unusual.
It's the lefty move.
Yeah.
It's a lefty, yeah.
It's going to kick that way.
1 point behind Derek.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to throw off.
Who is the
Colby.
throw-off competitor, theoretically?
This is going to be a catch. Going to be a catch.
Got the
Nice.
grab.
Well done.
I'm
Up to
gonna
2.
lose to a kid who made me sign an autograph once.
Doug, look at Doug is dialed in. Shades
Again,
of that first
way
round
off
in
to
Washington.
the left, though. On
Steven, nothing wrong with hucking it up there as hard as you can. Let's do this.
He kind of does.
Oh,
I-
just
did
missed
that-
it.
did
No,
that miss?
It missed it.
Gets the catch.
I think we need an impartial reporter here.
Where'd Kevin go?
Thank you, Kevin.
He says it missed too. Kevin says it
Missed.
Even
missed.
Steven knew that missed.
But
it.
the catch gets to 16.
All right, catch is what we want here.
Oh, that
Hey,
ball's
do
way,
it, do
way
it.
over.
Oh,
Just
missed
misses
it.
the multiplier.
Real
Gets the
good.
Okay, that's
catch.
important. One more to tie.
That is important.
Oh, no, that
No,
did
that's
tie.
tied
That
it.
did tie.
So that's a
One more
tie.
for the win.
Doug is like
another ping for Doug
over there. He's not paying attention.
Oh,
to
into the weeds.
Into the rubble.
I believe that is a Christmas tree.
I think you're right.
That's not going to do it.
Oh,
that's not going to go over, buddy.
But it gets the multiplier, a 2-pointer for Steve.
And that puts him
And
clear.
he is at 18 and in wild card position as of right now. Grace has got a lot of walk-up energy on that ball. Can she get the grab? The answer is yes, and she currently leads in the women's standings.
So as long as there's no over, there's no obstacle hit, and over is the only thing that
She
costs her
could
the
repeat.
women's championship.
She could
a
repeat.
back-to-back Oregon regional.
Doug a little to
women's
the right. Still gets the catch.
And Buddy is already into the pizza.
I think Steve knows the deal here. He's now playing it conservatively. There's
so
the catch.
so Steve needs to throw it over in his next
No,
throw.
he does not.
That's
He needs to just not throw it over and he'll
Steve
advance.
needs to do.
Grace has the women's title barring an over. That is not an over.
That's a
That is
great catch,
catch,
though.
Yeah.
And we now are in the 10th and final inning / frame.
Doug is safe.
Doug is
This
safe.
is for seeding.
And he wants a good
38,
seed.
8? No.
Oh,
It's
but he
not gonna
beat
get
me
it.
still, which bums me out a little bit. Gets the catch. Just not an over for Steve, and he is going to advance. He doesn't throw the over. He gets the catch, which means we are going to have a throw-off. Grace, this is just for fun as long as she doesn't gun it over the house.
All right,
Throw it as hard as you can.
Are we doing the
Here we go.
throw-off immediately?
Yes.
There you go. Take the championship.
Take the W, Derek says, and she will. Grace has
Great
won
catch.
the women's title here today already. The game concludes with her at
All
6,
right,
Doug
I'm
with the
leaving.
W at 33.
Adam, you got play-by-play.
Steven at 20, and that means we are going to a throw-off. We're going to drop the score bug, and we got Derek versus Colby. Is that right? Colby. We need Colby up here.
Meanwhile, we have Beth looking to speak with
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
our
and
women's
Beth is over
championship.
with Grace.
Thanks, Adam. So, I mean, it's a bit bittersweet for us OGs to watch the game grow beyond us, and it was really cool to watch you just took that title. How you feeling? That's your back-to-back, right?
Yeah, I feel amazing. I can't believe it. I think I got 1 point last time and ended up winning because the other girl caught an over. Yeah. So I never expected to get, what was that, 5, maybe 6? So, yeah, feels great. I'm really excited to come back in 2 weeks.
Heck yeah, we will see you at the Open. All right, back to you in the booth.
Actually, who had more pings? You probably did, yeah.
Back to us in the booth. Yes,
Oh.
we are.
Hey, it's
We're
us.
back.
We're back.
We're back. What's going on?
So we got a throw-off. Derek and Colby tied for the last wild card spot at 16 points. And so the question is
What are you looking
becoming, we need to know who had more pings between Colby and Derek.
Yep. So
That
somebody
person will
took the other
choose.
pages, which is
That was me.
problematic.
That
Let's
was me.
grab that.
I did terrible things.
There we go. So there's Derek.
So Derek had 1, 2, 3, 3 pings, and Colby had 1, 2, also 3. The last ping was Colby's. So Colby, you can decide to throw first or second. Colby's going to throw second. Derek throws first, so it's one throw.
1-1.
1-1. I mean, yes, you can have one warm-up. Both of you can have one warm-up. So this is a warm-up throw. This is not counting, and Derek is going to be. Oh wow, Derek is so happy right now.
Got it out of the way.
Oh my goodness.
Got it out of the way.
Again, producing for this, John. I heard something in my ear, but I missed it. Something about Kevin. Oh, Kevin, can you move your mic a little closer to your mouth there?
Sure.
There we go. That was a warm-up throw, yes. Very sadly. Did you take a warm-up? Do you want one? You did? Okay. So Derek got the over out of the way. What will he do now with a real throw? Derek is up. This one's for real, folks.
This one counts. It's for all the marbles.
As they used to say during an ill-advised effort to make the All-Star game important, this one counts. This time it counts.
You can tell Derek is trying to limber up that ages-old back.
Yeah.
The knees are failing. The shoulders
15?
don't work the way they used to.
It's 15 versus 62 here, Derek.
The eyesight's gone. Hearing's not what it used to be.
Here's the throw. He got the ping. He got the irrelevant multiplier. Does get the catch. So Colby needs a ping and a catch to tie. Something better than that to win. Here we go. He got the ping. And it's a ping over. It is a 0. Wow, what a great effort by Colby. Let's give it up for Colby, though. Great run. He almost took the title out of Derek's hands, or took the advance out of Derek's hand. But Derek survives, which, again, Roofball history is a very dangerous thing to have happen, to have someone who's good barely survive. But he has. So here's the deal. It's always a little convoluted as we try to get to the second round. We got to do some work. So we're going to take a brief break at the desk. We're going to get everything set up for the second round. Now, we've had 2 phenomenal championship games this summer. We had the RFA Cup final between Derek Weber and Damian Gibson, and then just a few weeks later in Michigan, a great final at the Motor City Regional between Damian and Darren Gibson, the brothers, the first time they face each other in a final. You got to see them both. enjoy this, guys. They're two of the best finals we've ever had, so let's check them out.
Single point.
You got the one. Got the one.
Gets the one.
Uno.
Oh, we got to keep score, too.
Uno.
Don't worry about the names. Just do the scores. We know where they are. Derek's first throw is, of course, a ping.
Yep. Going to start
I
with the
assume
ping.
a ping catch, like always. Yes, he starts off with 6, and Damien had a 1.
Now, I mentioned it earlier how Damien and Darren both, they play fast. They play a
Yep,
fast
they're quick.
game,
Yes.
and they're quick
And
going
Derek's
up
medium.
there.
Derek's medium. He's not slow, but he's not super
But there's
fast.
only 2 guys.
I mean,
Yes.
It does go so quick.
Oh, yeah, no question.
It changes
I
the
think
pace.
that was an around.
Wow, we get,
The referee
it's
called it in a
Just
round.
barely. I think the captain
referee,
confirmed it.
I think Derek paid my dad. I think there's something going on here.
There's a ping. It's not
Ping
an over, but it's
Wiles.
way over there.
Wild over
17.
there.
Again, like we talked about in the
Weird.
last
Derek
game,
had this, so
the
17.
key thing is not getting psyched out. It's a
17.
long game. You got
7.
8 throws to go. You cannot get psyched out. Although that doesn't
ping.
help your mentality.
Catch.
Ping and a catch
23.
there.
7 to 23.
So 7 to 23.
Oh, and around, inside out around Damien.
And we are starting the 4th here.
18. That was 18. Damien got it inside out around.
So he needed
That is
that
huge.
one.
Gets
That
right
is
back in this game.
Right back in the game.
Single ping away.
We've talked about it all day. One throw can change the whole
Got the
game.
ping.
There's a
There's another
ping,
ping.
catch, of course. 29.
So
Take
that only
29.
makes
It's
up
tough to
18.
catch up when
29
your
after
opponent won't give you a
4.
break.
And there's a
Ping.
These guys are just killers, you guys.
Can you
You
get
gotta know
there?
the ping
Yes,
catch
nice
on
catch.
the side of the roof.
Nice catch.
They're killers. And of course,
So-
I got a Caleb Burkess jersey.
Yep.
And
he got the ping.
In the
It's
final
the
look
ping
at
and the
playing
catch.
pro
I
card.
think
That's
he's
good.
got marks in every inning so far. Is
So
that
we
right?
are halfway
35.
through.
24-35. Halfway
Inside out around again, and
Inside
it's a
out
tie
around.
game.
Around just
Derek
like
has
that.
nothing but marks, and it's still tied. This is
go.
unbelievable. Now, I will
Highest
say
scoring game. You see the smile from
final.
Damien.
the highest scoring final ever was 62-53. I think that was just short.
Oh, and he
Nothing.
was short and
No,
misses the
And
catch.
doesn't get the catch, so we are
Point.
dead even through
35
6.
through
Oh,
35
man,
through
we
6.
have a championship game here
35 through
today.
35.
And
Oh,
he's
Damien
going
with the
at
ping
it,
in the
too.
7th.
Oh,
Pink
Damien's
catch.
pumped. I can see
41.
it. Derek, though, he's been here more times than anybody.
No,
Derek
they're
with the
41.
ping.
They're going for the
You
banger.
know he's
Let's
not
go.
gonna. He's not gonna stop.
Got the catch. Wow.
So here we are.
41's
41
all.
up.
41 is the record.
And he got it on the
my
bounce.
goodness. And gets
I
the
mean,
catch.
I'll say this: whoever doesn't win this has absolutely nothing to be to hang their head about. My goodness.
I did not deserve to be here.
The throw.
Derek with the
ping.
ping. 47
catch.
all through
47,
8.
47.
Back at him. Two
Crazy.
throws left.
They're vibing
Going
the,
for his
the
own
whole
record.
thing
They're
now.
off each other. 2 throws here.
The record
Oh
most
my
points in the
goodness.
championship. I think
Gets
that
the ping.
he got the base. You heard that hollow
And gets
boing
the catch. And
just above the
He
flange.
called it. He
This
called
is
it. Ref
what a-
called it.
high-scoring final.
Oh, I think that
Oh,
was
man.
a nothing. Yeah, there's just a 1.
A
So
one.
he gets the 1.
48.
So Damien
this could be-
with a ping and the throw in hand.
Last
This could be.
throw.
This is a huge throw.
He
And
got it.
get-
Derek is going to need an
he
around to
almost
tie.
got the around there.
And a round and a catch to tie for Derek
Around
now.
and a catch to tie.
So that was the last
The guy's done
throw.
it before.
59. He needs the around and the catch. That's it. He hits the multiplier. It'll be the first time he's ever done it. So
Wouldn't that be amazing? He got the around. He almost got the multiplier. He got
Oh,
the
you
catch.
did it!
And
Oh
we
my
are
God.
going to extras in the championship game
Let's go.
on a
Oh
walk-off
my
game
God.
tying around.
He will not
They are the
stop.
second and third highest
You
scores in the
gotta be
history of the
kidding me.
final.
Ever.
We just keep going now. Off we go to throw number
And
11.
This is
That
the
is
highest point total ever
unbelievable.
at Sherrick Farms. Tied for the highest point total
So
ever
we
here.
stop
Yes.
at 59 each, and now it's a toss-off
And
for
we
the
go extras.
championship.
We're going for
You
extras.
got to be kidding me.
He got it inside out.
Get
Are
out
you
here.
kidding
Stop
me?
it. Get
Are
out
you kidding me? Wow.
Oh, man.
Can
the
Derek
pressure
match?
is on.
He got it in the right place.
Oh,
And
over.
Damien
That's it.
is a 2024 RFA Cup
That's
champion.
it. It's over. 54
Wow.
70.
What an
Final.
incredible
Let's
game.
go.
I mean, they basically tied with two of the highest scores ever. I'm
can't-
winded, man. I
you
wasn't
can't-
even out there. Are you kidding
can't
me?
do it any better than that.
Can you tell us about your mentality going into the 10th? Are you able to throw in around when you want to? Like were
Well,
you aiming
obviously
for a
not.
specific spot?
Obviously not. Otherwise, I would.
Well, when you go out
we'd
there,
still
are
be
you
playing.
aiming for a specific spot on that in the 10th inning throw?
Well, high archer to the left of the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, were you
it works.
visualizing a
It
shingle or
works.
anything, or
No,
just generally?
No, just that area.
All right. When you released it, did you think that was the one?
I mean, I thought I had a chance.
Yeah.
Excuse me, a chance, yeah.
Well, so there was a lot of similarity with that throw and the throw-off. When you released it, what were you thinking in that moment?
I also had a chance, but I thought it was too far, which obviously it was.
I mean, this is amazing. I've been waiting for this for like, I don't know, 9 months or something like that, and it finally came. I'm just pretty ecstatic.
All right, I got to ask you this question because I've been in the situation you were in where you're up by and around. And I got to think part of you was like, I got this. And then he throws the around to tie you. How were you able to keep in a good frame of mind and be ready for that throw-off throw?
I mean, yeah, that was absolutely amazing that he was able to pull that off to send it to sudden death. But I just try to stay cool. I knew I was throwing good all day, so I just kept with it, threw it up there, and was able to get it done.
All right, we're ready to go, gentlemen. Good luck. Damien is going to kick us off here.
More of a throw-off.
And
I thought he was going to use the force again there.
I thought so, but we'll start it off with a good old one.
Well, and interestingly, they do have conflicting strategies. Darren's going for pings and Damien's going for a round. So it's really, it's like effective field goal percentage. You get a couple of rounds, you've made up 4 pings.
I just saw him warming up. We saw rounds, and now we start off with 2 ones.
Very conservative start here so far.
You got the ping.
Got the ping. And the catch, the easy catch for Damien. Damien's coming off the most recent big win.
And there's an around for Darren.
Not to be outshined.
And the look he just gave his brother, too. My goodness.
The look back.
Wow.
If looks could commit fratricide. And there's Damien to send around right back at him.
These guys are going to push each other, huh? Okay.
Well, and if we saw anything at the RFA Cup, it's Damien does not shrink from people throwing arounds on him.
Yep. That's one thing I will say. Those guys will keep it straight.
And there's the ping. And we are tied at 18.
Yep. No big deal. Just good old 18 after 3.
I don't know if it's coming across on the stream.
Another around for Damien. Are you kidding me?
You could cut the
no
tension
catch. No
here
catch
with a knife. It is just, it's on for
you
sure.
Absolutely could.
I mean,
I think one may cut the other with a knife, too.
I would expect nothing less from either one of them. So.
Well, yes, sir. Here's the utensil. We took the knife away.
So. Darren gets a ping and a catch.
Ping and a catch.
Solid. 24 through 4 and trailing, because of course he is.
And
got the ping. that hit a wall first and still hit the pole at like 150 miles an hour.
Yeah, they're throwing some
30-34. He got a ping and a catch there.
A ping and a catch, sorry.
Another ping. This is going to be a tough catch. No catch. Trails by 5 through 5. Obviously, anyone's game still.
Yep, so a close game, shocker, and
that got it again. We were just above the wood.
A lot of marks here, obviously.
He's at 40 through 6.
Yep, so good old solid 40, and
he just missed the ping. I was sure it was going to be in a round. We'd be tied at 40. So
we got a 10-point difference with 4 shots
4 throws
left.
apiece.
So
yep.
Damien can capitalize.
Now
right
Damien,
here.
I think, switched up the strategy. He threw right at the pole that time.
Mm-hmm.
And gets the ping and the catch.
So 46-30. This is a big shot right here. I know we're still
and an around right back at you, Darren.
Puts it right back in.
Still trails by 5. This is incredible.
I mean, 5 is. I mean, that was a big shot right there.
It certainly was. That gets nothing, so that's going to leave the door open. A ping and a catch would tie this thing back up.
Yeah, I would love to see that right now. Ping, catch, and 2 shots left.
The plywood got it.
Makes the catch.
Got the grab.
So 42. So
by the way, I think if they tie, we just split the trophy in half.
Just cut it in half.
They're twins. Come on.
Sure. Gets a nice
solid ping.
And was going to put them up by 11, which now an around and catch would tie.
No way.
It's got to happen, right?
Yeah.
It did! Are you kidding me?
Can he get that? Go!
Yeah! He got it! Diving grab! And we are knotted at 53 through 9.
Gets the YouTube clip. Let's go. The YouTube grab. Short for sure.
Oh, what
and
a catch.
Makes the catch. So 53.
Damien's 10th inning throw is a ping right off the bottom.
Yeah, there we go.
Here we go. He's got a ping and catch at least to tie.
So no pressure, but, I mean, an around wins it.
Going for it.
He got it! It's an walk-off round. You've got to be kidding me. With a score of 63 to 59, Darren is your Motor City Regional champion. By the way, Damien's exact same score that he got at the RFA Cup final this year.
Unbelievable.
59. And you take second in the finals.
What's going through your head right now?
I mean, I'm just I'm like fried right now. That was so intense. I mean, the whole last hour has been pretty intense, the last 3 rounds, but that was something else. That one will go down in the history books for sure. Brother versus brother. That was something. I'm not too upset. I'm just glad that was super competitive. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have switched it up. It kind of reminds me of back when we were kids and we were playing Madden. I'd always be beating him, and then I'd like mess up on purpose to give him a chance. So I don't know if that was like part of it.
It feels good. I mean, like Damien said, I'm just glad that was competitive. That's what makes it even more like exciting and fun. And I think the viewers like that one for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, and everyone's been waiting for the Damien Darren game, and you have to. I mean, come on, you're feeling great with that one.
Mm-hmm. It's just going to be a little bit better of a ride for me than him. To the robot.
All right, so collectively now, Darren and Damian Gibson have 2 major championships, 2 regional titles, and a total of 8 top 3 finishes in the 6 tournaments they've played in. Guys, how big of an impact do you see these 2 having in this year's U.S. Open? Derek, you first.
Boy, I want to say so many things, but I'll try to answer just the question. I would expect, I think they expect, I would hope or assume / expect that everybody should expect that they should do pretty darn well. It's interesting. Sometimes they trade off. One does very well, one doesn't.
Yes.
And sometimes they both do well. Never have they both not done well.
No.
So you got to think at least a semifinal, if not a combination of better than that.
Well, to your point, the World Championships was actually the only tournament out of those 6 that neither of them finished in the top 3.
Yeah, and so it's still semifinals.
Yeah, to me, the most interesting thing about what they've done so far is when Darren advances past the first round, he makes a championship. 4 times he's advanced past the first round championship every time. Darren has never been eliminated in the first round except at the Western Michigan Regional. So, Lauren, you've been watching them from afar. Your thoughts on the Gibsons?
So other than the person sitting next to me in the booth over here, Derek, I don't think I've seen somebody explode onto the roofball scene quite like the Gibsons. It's been remarkable to watch. I saw them for the first time here last year, and I think one of the Gibson brothers threw a 77.
That was Darren, yes, he sure did.
Right, and that was just, it's insane. So clearly talent, passion for it. They're willing to travel, which means that they might have quite a few more championships in their future.
I think they probably do, and the U.S. Open is the one coming up first. It's coming up just over 2 weeks from today on the 1st of September. We're streaming it live right here, youtube.com at RFA Roofball. We're going to have all of the regional champions from this year, all of the major champions from really the last year and a half. It's probably going to be the most stacked tournament. Derek, what are you looking forward to the most at the U.S. Open? As you missed it last year, so you're back.
I did, and I think I'd won it the 2 or 3 times previous, dating back before COVID. So
yes, you sure did.
I haven't been beat at that tournament in quite some time. I played against. I mean, I was just going to say the Gibsons, playing against them, because that's fun. We obviously did play against them, and what I guess people who were just watching the halftime show there saw a great championship game between
they
Damien
sure did.
and I.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to that, but looking forward always to get back to Willis Park and trying to throw a 78 in the championship game.
I'd love to see it. So let's get back to play here. Second round about to begin. Let's talk about the structure. We got 12 players left in this thing. That's going to be 4 games of 3 players each. The 4 winners, top two wild cards, will advance to the semifinals, and players in this round are seeded based on their first round scores, which is why you're going to see Derek eked in, but he's actually the 11th seed here in the second round because one of the winners had a lower score.
Right here.
You're not even going to see the seeding numbers. Doesn't really matter that much, just so you know at home. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think they are bored because they are throwing it underhand.
They're
crazy things.
They've been warming up for a while now. So Sean, Ross, and Laie in that order. Sean, we are ready for you. Sean is chatting up the sideline reporter.
I want to see some of those unconventional throws in this game.
This is for realsies.
Realsies, yes, indeed.
And you have to go underhand.
First throw of round 2.
Well, that's got to be disappointing.
I thought it was going to be in a round.
Based on his first round thing.
Oh, and he does not quite secure the catch either. Here comes Ross.
That puts him up to a 0.
Up to 0. Oh.
Wow, that was almost cat killer. Take a lead here. Just doing that. I don't know if it's an act. I don't know.
I mean, I just love the defensive slides. I haven't done one in a long time.
His footwork is going.
It's definitely a commit to the bit, if that's the thing.
I don't know if I could survive a couple defensive slides right now, to be honest with you. I'd probably throw it back out.
Sean has a very soft throw. I like how it lays up on the roof there.
You should see his hands.
Wow.
I would like to feel them.
Ross is up.
I would like to feel them.
Do you use bag balm?
There's your pull quote for the tournament. Oh, another one. He missed the pull by about an inch. Straight over. Laie now with a chance to get the lead back. And no problem.
They have double-digit
no
leads
problem.
after 2.
Yes, they both do. Second and first.
Now, Laie was very consistent in the first round, but that was the best throw I think I've seen from him so far.
From a
yes.
close proximity. He got a ping last time, yeah.
So Ross is up. Yep. Joel Dieterman has joined the fray, ladies and gentlemen. Roofball veteran and father of Roofball great Amy Dieterman.
It's not a Roofball tournament without a Dieterman.
So true.
Dieterman.
There's your first mark.
The
Ross cannot get the catch, but halfway back
That's
to
helpful.
neutral figures.
And he's still well within this thing.
Absolutely.
That's looking good. Oh, just short.
I think you're right. He's putting a little bit more air under that thing.
Sean trying to rediscover the magic, just short. So a significant departure from his first round scores.
Burns bright.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that, but as the day wears on, the
That's
arm
a ping.
fatigue is real.
Yes, for sure. And Ross back to 0 and very much in this game. Laie trying the double-handed underhand
might
throw.
go through.
Did he watch Jebediah in Washington, perhaps?
I hope not.
Jebediah's did not work. Jebediah's went like a line drive right into the garage door. Sean gets the ping on the backside.
Sometimes it's a fine line between a ping and an over, and that was one of those.
Absolutely.
But that's what he needed to do.
Ross,
I
just to the left to hit the flange, but not the base itself. Laie trying to get in the double-handed granny. Just to catch.
He's still in second here.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
Low scoring affair
Whatever
thus
Ross
far.
ate or drank didn't work.
I think this is my food over here.
Yes, your wife, Mrs. Roofball.
Yes.
Oh,
I like her.
0.
She's good people. Laie back to the overhand, still short a bit of the pole. Range is over for the catch, and is again still just 1 mark away from
He was
the
the only
lead.
one to score in that inning.
There you go. Sean loses it to the left.
Is he gonna? That's why we have those things.
Yes, indeed. That would have possibly taken out a skylight, but instead just hit some plywood.
We do need to redo those and put RFA on this.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Ross with a chance to really cut into the deficit. Does not get the ping, but does get the catch. 1 mark shy of Sean as of right now. Laie 4 points down on Sean.
Oh. That didn't hit.
It went straight over the
so
multiplier.
Unfortunate.
He got the catch.
Did get the grab.
And we're in the 8th now.
We are in the 8th.
That's a ping.
I heard it with my ears, my old ears.
Sean up
I
to
heard you.
15 with the catch there.
Where were these scores when I was sweating out of 16?
Ross nudges the pole and the catch, and he moves into second. Laie from the left side now, just not quite high enough. Gets the grab and is within 1 of Ross for second.
2 throws to go.
Sean
That
dialing
looks-
back in
Oh, I don't think he
just
hit.
to the right, just barely to the right.
That's about as close as you can get without actually scoring that.
He's 8 clear.
Not anymore.
Oh, that
Ross
guy
gets
and
the
the
multiplier.
multiplier.
That is a 7-point play for Ross.
And that's why you want to be 8 clear,
And it's
though.
a 1-point
Yes,
game.
1 point lead now, 1 point deficit now on Sean. Laie needs a mark.
I like
Does
that he's
not
going
bounce
for
up
it.
correctly. Still got 1 more throw. Makes the catch, secures it, goes down.
Last throw.
But he's only 1 mark
Sean
down
up
now.
by 1. Everybody's technically still in this thing. That looks.
Oh,
he
just
did
to the
that
right.
3 or 4 times this game.
So Ross, after starting the game with
But the catch is
consecutive
important.
overs,
Rather be up by 2 than
now
1.
just
they say.
down 2. Yes, that's very
2
true.
points to tie, which is possible here, but he's not going to need it.
No, he's not going to get it. It goes over, and that's going to hurt his wild card mark. And now Laie with a mark could take second place.
Well,
and within a
within
round,
a round,
win this thing.
He could win. You got to heave it.
Laie's
That's
final
not
throw.
going to go.
Hoping to get
And
the
that puts
9,
him still
secures the
in third.
9. So Sean gets the W and is advanced to the semifinals with the score of 17. Ross with a 10-point game will set the wild card number for the moment, and Laie with 9. Now, Laie does not get the win, but he does get something very coveted. He gets the exclusive interview with Roofball's great sideline reporter, Beth Willis. Let's toss it over to Beth with Laie.
Okay, first tournament, first impressions.
Yeah. Well, I'm blessed to be here with everyone. Just excited for any opportunity to show off my athletic prowess. And, it just wasn't here today, but I don't know.
I wanted to know, like we saw your defensive moves, love the shuffle, okay, but also I saw that bucket throw that you went for, and my arm has been lacking in these last few tournaments. Would you recommend that to someone?
I think so. A lot of power, maybe not as much control, but I think, having a versatile repertoire, it's only going to help your game. So, it helps to have a few shots in basketball. It helps to have a few throws in Roofball, I think so.
Amen. I like that. Wise words from Laie. Where are you coming back?
For sure.
All right. Looking forward to it. Back to you in the booth.
I was fortunate to time my eating of a devil egg just right. I just finished. There's some devil egg in my teeth probably, but I'm done eating it. That's exciting.
That's because Roofball's a devil.
No, that's the foosball. Come on, Derek.
Yeah, I was taking that pop culture reference and moving it over to our sport.
Yeah, I apologize.
Game, sport. Sorry, internet people.
Jeez. The thing that we play, the thing.
The thing that causes
it's a game
everybody
for sure.
to have fun. Watch out, Bess!
Oh, right on the noggin.
We're recording on that camera, yeah?
I believe so, and Beth looks to be basically okay. Corey's going over to 10 to Beth.
Whose ball was that? Tanner's ball?
That was Tanner's ball.
Out. That's a 0, buddy.
Looks like the only person who needed to sign the waiver was Beth, and she did not. But we do have Kevin, Steve, and Tanner, who's not officially thrown out of the game for doing that. But Beth, tell everyone, are you okay? Beth's shaking it off. She's shaking it off. CTE is possible.
If she starts speaking in French, is that
would be normal for her, actually.
Yeah.
She's actually from
Portuguese. We'd have some concerns.
Baton Rouge.
All right. Kevin,
as are all French-speaking people.
Kevin looks
That's
ready.
Correct. Kevin is very ready. It looks
Sean and Tanner, are you also ready?
Kevin was born ready.
Okay.
Right, so Kevin is our first thrower, yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin, Steve, Tanner, Kevin will throw the first
Sean.
ball.
Sean just played Steven.
Yeah.
Or Steve.
Kevin's first throw.
That's not what I was accustomed to last one.
That's a catch. Wild card numbers set low so far. Only 2 wild cards advanced, though. Steve starts with catch. Tanner, the former quarterback.
Come on. This will be the first game we've been tied after one.
And we are 1-1-1.
Oh,
if I remember correctly, the former quarterback.
How did that miss?
Oh, no.
And a bad gutter bounce.
Oh.
Walk up did not go all the way. What did the low multiplier? No, and no catch. We're still tied at 1.
Tanner can take the lead. Double the score right now.
Or triple or quadruple quintuple.
Or a lot more. That is just
not quite
a millimeter
Like I said,
short.
he can double.
He got the lead, though. He leads after 2 with 2. That, I believe, was a ping.
I think I heard it.
Yeah,
I definitely heard it. But
that's a ping. That's a ping and a catch for Kevin.
All right.
He's refereeing his own game here.
Steve responds with a ping and a catch.
Wow. From doubling every score to being down by 5.
And Tanner with an around.
To being up by.
And the irrelevant multiplier and the catch, 11 points for Tanner, who resumes the lead, retakes the lead. Kevin throws it around. So where are the cowbells? What's happening over there?
Didn't you just say the wild cards were going to be low?
Yeah, maybe not so much anymore. Steve with the catch.
All right, now we're starting to see some separation on the scoreboard.
It's like the Olympic 10,000 meters or something.
That's exactly how I get it.
Yeah. It's very, very similar to a long-distance foot race. Kevin's got a little English to the end of his throw. I think it probably puts a little more rightward spin on it. I didn't see it on that throw.
Definitely can see where the dead spot is on the roof there, just to the left of the pole.
Well, buddy, oh!
The trophies have gone for a tumble, and it is a testament to my wife's work gluing them that I don't think any of them broke.
Oh, my God.
Just short, I believe,
I thought
for
that was
Tanner.
dead on.
We've reached the halfway point, and we have Kevin in the lead with 19, followed by Tanner at 15. And Steve not out of it with 8.
Well, as we
Nice
saw last
recovery
time,
there. Bad
Steve had
bounce,
one
but
mark,
Kevin
and I
gets
wasn't
a
around.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
there
a
you go.
ping
First
for
thing of the
Steve.
day. What's with the trophies?
Well, it's got to be a second because he only had 8 going into that.
Yeah, he had a ping in the second.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Are the trophies okay? I think they're all right.
Yeah, they're fine.
Tanner with the catch. Looking
Very
like it's going to
tight
come right
grouping
down
here.
to it. Oh, just barely missed. Got the grab, holding on to a 1-mark lead at this point. Steve,
They
walk
got
up
it.
ping.
Jeez, I said he had 1. Now he got 3.
He's got 3. And just 2 points behind Kevin now for the lead. Tanner could take the lead with a ping. Does not get it. Needs
Tanner has
the
a
catch.
nice spiral. It just doesn't get there. 3 throws to go.
Kevin misses a little to the right, makes the catch, carefully navigating the right side of the deck.
Yeah, there's a lot going on this surface.
There is.
More than probably any other surface.
Yes. Steve with the catch, staying in range. And
this is
again,
it's going to come down to inning 10.
Tanner has taken the lead. 22, 20, 23 through 8. Wow.
2 throws to go.
Kevin maybe trying for the around, did not quite make the turn.
You could see he wanted that.
Yeah, it just needed a little bit of a rightward turn.
We call that the old knee buckler because his knees buckle.
Yes.
He ties it.
Dead spot.
Irrelevant multiplier and just the catch for Steve.
2 behind. This is an important throw.
Huge.
And it's a backside
Huge.
ping. Tanner gets a little bit of separation now, leading by 6 going into the 10th.
Last throw.
Kevin needs a ping to tie Tanner.
2 wild cards. And you're in it right now.
Oh, he's weighing the possibilities here. He wants to play it safe. He thinks he's got a good wild card score.
And that is 24 points, currently the number 1 wild card. But a
But
lot of players to go here.
With a ping.
Steve does not get it. But he also in the wild card hunt right now with
They're
22.
the top 2 wild cards right now.
Tanner, anything
Tanner
over
goes
and over.
Don't throw an over. Yep.
He did not, and Tanner is going to win game 2 with a score of 30. Kevin in second, leading the wild card standings as of now after game 2 with 24, and Steve Ennis with 22.
That was by far the closest game that we've had so far today. And a little bit of strategy going in there with Kevin.
We're
in that
about to
final
lose
throw.
Derek, so we're going to see a lot of Kevin Rab. But first of all, we're going to toss over to Beth, who is standing over there with Kevin.
Multifaceted, multi-talented, multi-leveled. You just owned that game. You've been at the booth today. You've been a ref. What else are you going to do for us, man?
Hey, whenever called upon. Whatever. I didn't even know I was playing today until we got halfway through it and someone no-showed. So hopefully the wild card number will hold up, but if not, it's a respectable way out.
I agree. I mean, you've gotten involved fairly recently. I mean, for the Roofball annals and anything. I mean, how do you feel about the game in general? How do you feel about the progression that's making?
I just like to see that it's catching on. When you see the tens of thousands of views on social media or the YouTube page, and like people are into it, it's just good. It's good to see because like you don't know what's next. You know, pretty soon there's probably going to be team events or who knows what's next for it. So that's always fun to see it kind of evolve over time.
And we do have Roofball Nation nowadays. Is there anything you want to say to the fans?
Well, 1, donate so we can keep doing this stuff, okay? But 2, find a way to participate. We've got people driving state to state to come to these things. We've got people that want to host them. We fly to Michigan every year now because some person in Michigan was like, I want to host, okay? So if you want to host, they don't even play. They host, but they don't even play. Yeah. So, reach out to Roofball, and we'll figure it out. We'll come to you.
All right. Wise words, man. Kevin Barry, back to you in the booth.
Thank you, Kevin. That was a phenomenal sales job. Kevin now is going to immediately join us in the booth, by the way.
What an ambassador for Roofball.
Well, and yes, an ambassador for Roofball, and just a wonderful, a little bit of symbology about what Roofball's all about. The fact that he can go from he wasn't going to play, he was just going to be in the booth, then he played, now he's got a good shot at a semifinal finish, then he was being interviewed, and now he's back in the booth.
I heard he also adopts stray kittens, so...
That is one thing I do not do.
Oh.
Shout out to Kevin. He's also single parenting right now while his wife is abroad for more than a month.
6 weeks.
And he has 2 daughters. Did he say, what just happened there?
Buddy said not to call her abroad.
I think that's fair. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good, Bud. I missed it entirely. Good joke. Well, so Buddy is going to play in this one, as is Cameron and Derek. That's why Derek is no longer in the booth with us.
Quite the lineup here of heritage and
this is your group
history.
Of death.
Yeah,
we got an Italian and 2 Armenians. No, Derek's not an Armenian. You're an Armenian.
I am. I would not want no piece of this group, though.
No, that's very true. Look at that one-handed catch and warm-ups by Cameron. This is fantastic.
Cameron, how's the shoulder feeling?
It's getting a little tender.
Little tender.
Okay.
Yeah.
Derek with one last over just to delay the start of this game. Actually, well, we should probably wait for that. We can start because Buddy is the first thrower. So it is Buddy and then Cameron and then Derek.
Buddy, I'll give you $5 to throw an over intentionally and try to hit Derek right now.
Don't do it. He'll do that.
That begs a good question, though. When are we going to start taking bets on these things?
As soon as we can confirm that the prize money is greater than what a player could make by betting on or against themselves.
I think you should start letting players bet on themselves. And if
can I bet against myself?
No,
I would dominate.
You can only bet on yourselves, and it's like
you ever seen a negative 50?
It's like a winner take all pot. If you're in, you're in. You don't have to bet on yourself, but everyone who throws in their $20 at the end wins the pot.
If we're up to 10,000 subscribers before the end of this, we'll do what Kevin
Let's
said.
do it. Let's go, people.
10,000. Hit that subscribe button, by the way. And by the way, this is strictly me being me. We're close to 10,000. We're going to get there eventually, but I'm so impatient. If you could just help us out, hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can get those last 250. I'd really be happy.
Do it now.
I'm going to have Buddy's daughter teach us how to celebrate 10,000. We're probably going to get cake or something. We just got to get there. So
Adam's going to do a TikTok dance.
I'll send you a free Cameo. Get on Cameo. I'm there for reasons I don't understand. Yeah. 239 to go. Come on, people. It's like a telethon now. But more importantly, let's play the second round, game 2. Buddy Emmons, the host, the owner of the home, 5-time champion. Here we go.
Now, there's always a ticking clock on Buddy because it's a matter of how much beer intake there is versus how many games he has to play.
That still would be a catch. He cannot get it. He just gets the 5. But nice start for Buddy.
That was an emotional roller coaster on that throw.
It really was. Cameron with the second deep breath, and it worked out well for him. Ping and a catch.
The one-arm guy can catch the ball. Why can't I?
He's handy capable.
Derek a little bit to the right. Will get the multiplier. No. Good chance of a catch, though, and he does get it.
Starting off better than the last game.
Hit a little pose there after the catch. Buddy with a side ping and a little nudger. Ping and a catch. He pretended to maybe not make the catch. Comes to the left. That's an around for Cameron.
Cameron literally hi-ya-ya'd that.
He really did. It's an 11-pointer, and Cameron takes the lead, at least for the moment.
You got to talk to the ball. It's just like golfing, right?
Yes, you do. Derek, and then around as well. Big scores 2 innings in here, 11 to 17 to 12.
I'm pretty sure that was a foot fault, though, on Derek.
We don't talk about that kind of thing on this. It's a family show. Buddy with just the catch. Devastating. Cameron, I don't know how that missed the whole thing.
So close.
Oh, he also put his foot up. The trophies are really apparently in the line of fire. The ball almost hit them again. But he's holding on for the moment to a lead. Derek could take said lead. Well, gamesmanship with the lineup of players.
Derek's going for like a javelin starting throw here.
Yeah, it's unusual because he has a very predictable walk-up, and I feel like he's messing with it a little bit here.
Well, I'll say I have one that's pretty particular as well, and I'll say that there's something about there's a little less space to maneuver over there, and it does make you work within the studio space. Cameron in the lead right now.
I want to say that hit the left side.
Oh, Derek said
just
no.
Barely.
It did not hit the left side.
Cameron,
Buddy said.
What do you think? Did you hit it or not? All right.
All right, that's unanimous.
Just a catch.
Just a catch for Cameron. I should get 2 points for catches just for having a bum arm. That hit. Derek with the catch. One problem of having the headphones is a little harder to hear the gentle things. Oh, it almost walked up for him.
Almost.
So Derek currently in the lead. Cameron just a point behind here as we go into the sixth or in the fifth.
The gentle things like Buddy whispering in your ear.
Not since high school. Oh, up and over, headed toward us. I want to do the White Sox ow, ow, ow there. 0. Derek will retain the lead, barring an over here. That does not look overish.
No.
It also doesn't look pingish.
No.
Flashing.
Gets the catch. He's at 19. Oh, it almost hung her on for the around. Instead, it goes over.
Was that a straight over or a ping over?
That was a straight over. Buddy falls back to 9. Cameron.
Dialed in.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 hands, that's a catch. With the one hand, just not able to corral that one.
Cameron is very interesting. You don't see this with a lot of players, but he's one of those there. He takes a moment, takes a breath, and really dials it in.
Yes, Derek gets the ping. Derek gets a ping over.
Ping over.
Just went above the chimney, which is an over at this roof. So Derek with the 0. And Cameron, at least for the moment, is going to hold on to the lead. And our wild card scores are a little bit above what these guys are, so they got a little bit of work to do.
Or not.
As does Buddy. Kevin will play the part of Derek.
I will be playing the part of Derek as the wild card hopeful.
Yeah. Buddy gets a nice ping halfway up the bowl and knocks over Beth's Coke. Beth is getting abused right now over at the desk. First one to the head, now to her favorite beverage.
We haven't seen a lot of players with the high arcing drop down onto the post
That's
throw
true.
today.
Which you would think might be the way to go if you can do it. Cameron, though, now with a 4-point lead on Derek. Derek with a throw in hand could take the lead here and does not. It does the one hop over. It needed to turn a little bit more to the right. That would have been an around.
Classic Derek.
He's setting us up for a big finish. Buddy misses a little bit to the left. Gets the catch. And he will now be tied with Derek. There's a deep breath in the throw. It goes straight over a cat killer for Cameron. That was alliterative. He drops back. Cat killer for Cameron Kazarunian. Kevin? Cogitate.
Negative.
Kevin destroys the cuss sounds. This is a Derek back from the walk of shame.
Kind of the walk of
got the ping.
Tends to do that.
And amazingly, that puts him in the lead here
place.
in Game 3.
With 2 overs, it's remarkable.
Buddy gets a ping back as well. He will, at least for the moment, be 1 point back of Derek and 1 point ahead of Cameron after he misses the catch.
We thought last round was close. My goodness.
Cameron lets it slip just a little bit. Does not quite hit the multiplier.
The catch could be important.
Gets
There
the
we
catch. Tied with Buddy. Derek with a 1 point lead now. Bottom of 9. Almost got the around. But the nice ping and catch to put him up 7 as we go to the 10th. Buddy, he goes over. Kevin is happy.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Buddy just nuked his wild card chances there, unfortunately.
Cameron in need of a mark.
I was just gonna say,
he does not
that
get
would
it.
have made that last throw really exciting if that had been something.
Got the 21. So Derek has it 1. Even if he throws an over, he's got it 1.
Yeah.
He's up by 6. Throws just for fun. He's Derek, so he'll get the catch. And the win with a score of 28. So am I right in thinking that both Cameron and Buddy are already eliminated?
I believe that's the case.
Yeah, because I think both wild cards in the last game were
Yeah, they're both below, right?
Yep, they are.
22,
24 and 22,
So the numbers are 22 and 24, so that's going to do it for both of them. Derek advances and will be a semifinalist in his quest to retain his title. And, oh, by the way, that means I got to go because I'm in this next game. So, Derek, if you want to jump in over here. Beth is standing by with Cameron Kazaroni, who narrowly got eliminated.
Thanks, Adam. Oh, my gosh, Cameron, that was a heart stopper. You started out so strong, and you finished just out of the leaders. I mean, how do you like your chances for wild card? How are you feeling about your performance?
I think the chances are possibly at 0 already, so not great. But, I had a great time today, and I was feeling good. It's unfortunate on that over on the second to last frame there. But, yeah, I feel good.
We noticed that you were making some interesting noises, perhaps harnessing your chi right before you got that one around. Can you elaborate on those?
I think you got to be vocal because what's inside of you needs to be let out.
I fully agree with that. And with that, I'm going to send it back to the booth.
Thanks, Beth. Appreciate that. Well, Cameron was above the wild card score in the 6th and 7th frames of that last game before throwing the overs, and that just really killed his chances here. But that sends us into our final game of the second round, and that features Doug, Adam, and Zach. Gentlemen, who's your favorite out of this group?
Oh, this is a real tough one. I mean, obviously Adam has tons of experience, won a lot of majors, finished second, I think, in 2 tournaments ago. Doug plays third here last time. Obviously, we saw in the first round can wing it pretty well. And then you have a guy who played quarterback in college. So
I'm going with QB1.
Yeah?
I'll take QB1.
Okay.
In the upset over the founder.
Wow. Right. You sound a little out of breath, Derek. What's up with that?
I had to run and get a drink.
You also had to run and get a couple of balls in that last one.
So when you throw it over, don't run.
You make everybody else wait.
Is that a little insider baseball there? You're insider roofball?
Specifically about baseball, actually.
Yeah. Nice.
If you throw it over.
Subscribe to our podcast.
You get out of the way.
Insider roofball.
Yeah, exactly. That needs to be a thing.
I mean,
we do have a podcast. We just
podcast and OnlyFans. That's what's next, right? Let's go. We need those Venmo donations, though.
All right, well, I think we're just about ready for the last game, and so we will have Doug throwing first, followed by Adam, and then Zach.
So, Kevin, you're in the top wild card spot?
I believe hanging on by a thread. Yeah, 24 maybe? 20.
Yeah, hand me that sheet over there.
Yes, indeed. 24. 22.
Yeah, so you just need one of them not to get there.
That would be ideal.
All right, Doug kicks it off. Wow, can't quite reel the catch in. Goes right over his head, so he's going to score 0 in the first throw. Ooh. Adam, high arcing throw that just crawls over the top of the roof. That's really unfortunate for him.
I don't know the sincerity in your voice. I don't know if it's real or not. That looked like the worst throw from him. And I've seen the guy throw like 40 times.
So not off to a blazing start here in the first.
We've got a tie for the lead here at 0.
Hey, better 0 than -5.
That's true. Doug just sails it.
This is fantastic.
Adam is tied up in second right now.
We're currently at -5, -5, and 0.
You're tied for second.
Tied for second, Adam. Tied for second. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, usually it happens that way.
Let's see if Adam can collect himself and bring it back. It just did not quite get there. But he will get 1 point, which is better than
now he's
what
in
he had
sole
before.
possession a second.
Working his way towards 0. It's a good direction to move.
Now you see with Zach, he's throwing a great spiral, but the accuracy just isn't quite there yet this round.
Which is weird because in warm-ups, another game, and maybe he's trying it on purpose, he was throwing more line drives, like I'm hitting my guy over the middle kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which you have to be very precise to do that. But now he's added a floater to it. Wow, you see that those new shingles just pop up.
Yep. Well, we are continuing a trend here. We have Doug with -4, Adam with -3, and Zach with 2.
He's got a full mark lead.
None of the guys seem to be able to dial it in just yet, although Doug makes a nice running catch over towards the dead Christmas tree that's been out there for 8 months or so.
Well, you don't know how soon it was before it came out of the house.
That's the or so.
Yeah. It could have been February.
Nice throw, but leaves it just short. -3, -2, -3 through 4. They are burning up this roof. The roof.
The roof is on fire.
Is not on fire.
No.
It is not on fire.
-2 to 3.
This is thrilling television, let me tell you.
I mean, anybody's still in it.
It
didn't go around, but I think he'll take a ping at this point.
Absolutely.
At this point, that's a huge score.
He is now in the lead.
By 1 point. Oh, not to be out. Oh, that is a ping
over.
So the 5 points for hitting the post, but -5 for going off the side of the roof above the chimney. Now they're starting to dial it in.
Back-to-back marks. Or back-to-back marks. Okay.
Adam gets the
round.
round.
How's that not going?
Wow. All right. So Adam, with that, just goes up to 15.
Yeah.
So quickly you can shoot up here.
Almost a dominating lead now.
Yep.
0.
Doug can't quite get that kiss off the side of the pole.
Now, I don't want to jinx Kevin. I think you're solid. The next wild card, the one everybody's aiming for, is 22 here, and it's going to be tough.
Nothing there.
Well, I got the point.
And another single-point score for Zach. He's at 4. And Doug crawls over the roof again. Unfortunately, that's going to drop him back down to 0. He's starting over. And in the 8th frame, that's not where you want to be.
So we got 3 throws to go for Adam and Zach.
Okay. Yeah, Adam's getting dialed in now.
Well, this right there ties him with the lowest wild card, despite the fact he's well ahead. Oh, ping, cap ping. That puts him to 10. So
he's got 2 frames to get a minimum of 22 here.
Yeah. So Zach, if he goes ping, catch, he'll tie the wild card, the low wild card.
Adam's got 22.
And he's eyeballing this like he's not up by 12 with 2 throws.
21.
Yeah, 21, yeah. Now 22. Oh, no. Still 21.
Oh, almost came back and hit it on the rebound, but still missed it, so he's sitting at 11.
Last throws. Airmailed it.
-5.
21 to 11 still? Yeah.
Yep.
So he just threw an over.
Yep.
So that was his okay.
Yep, -4.
So Adam
he's just making space right now.
I mean, he could be tied with an around and catch right now. And they're all tied for the low wild card.
Able to reel in that catch, but it's not going to really matter much for him.
That's it, yep.
And so that's going to bring us to a close here in our final game of round 2 with Adam, your Roofball founder, scoring 22 and moving on into the semis, and Zach scoring 12, and Doug with a -4. Okay, we're down to our final 6 players. Guys, who looks the most dangerous to you out there so far?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's all over the place. Those who scored well in the first round didn't do so great, and those who scored poorly but squeaked their way in were looking good. So there's nobody dominating today.
It's perfectly acceptable to say myself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm by far the most dangerous, but that might be today if you're on the other side of the house.
Kevin, you made it in as a wild card.
I snuck in there.
Yeah, so how are you feeling about your chances in the next round?
We're just going to course correct by about 6 inches, and I think we'll be fine.
All right. What do you think is the biggest surprise so far today that you've seen?
Biggest surprise today so far? I think that the quarterbacks have not performed maybe as like the official quarterbacks, right, have struggled just a little bit. So, and I think we've got Beth ready over there with our sideline interview. Let's send it to Beth.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, impressive arm. First of all, I gotta say that. I hear you're an actual honest-to-God quarterback. Is that right?
I was, yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Back in the day? Well, you still got the arm for it. Now, was this your first tournament with us?
It's my second.
Second.
At least I made it through the first round this time. So, getting better. But it's unlike anything I've ever... It takes so much more finesse than other types of throwing. It's interesting to me.
Someone pointed out to me, and I mean, you were on a football team, this is a game where you have to both throw and catch the football. And from what I understand, that's pretty rare.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue at quarterback like you're catching the snap in the shotgun anyway. Yeah. So I think for me it's learning how to hit it, throw it away that'll come back to you. Because like I lost in my first round last time I played. I needed 5. I pinged, but it hit and glanced over. So you got to learn to throw it up where it'll come back to you.
Yeah, that way of pulling back the power.
I'm embarrassed. Like it's taken a long time to learn how to do that. It's like, man, I just got need more reps, and I'd love to come back and do it again. It's really
I think you should. I really think you should, and there's definitely nothing to be embarrassed about. Yeah, we're looking forward to having you back again, and you're really growing as a player. Like, we're enjoying it. All right, back to you in the booth.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Beth, and thank you, Zach. It's great to have our returning players come back and give it another shot. Well, it's getting serious now, Adam. We're going to take a quick look at how the rest of the tournament is going to play out. Advancing into the semifinals, we're going to have 2 games. The 2 winners are going to advance to the award round, as will just the one next highest score as a wild card. And from the award round game, the top 2 scorers will advance to play head-to-head in the championship game.
Yeah, there's no room to not do well now, basically, unless you got to run into a heat where everyone's doing badly, because there's no easy outs and you only have the one wild card. So if you don't win your game, you got to have the second highest score, which is why you finished 3rd, even with a good score in your first game, you're done, which is not what you want to be.
No. So tell us about who we have in our 2 games in the semifinal.
Well, Derek Weber's going to be the 2 seed in game 2. I'm talking about that because I'm in game 1. I'm saving the second best for last.
Who do you think is going to win game 1 now?
I think probably Sean, because he's been unbelievable today.
He
when
just
he
threw a
wants
17.
To be. Yes, but other than that, he's been amazing. So we got Tanner.
In
Adam.
half of the games he's played so far, he's done great.
That's
I'm
true.
sure you
That's
average
exactly
everybody's
right.
score.
Oh,
everybody's score you average.
He's got a really good average.
Yeah.
Tanner, Adam, and Sean playing in game 1. And then we got Derek, Kevin, and Steve in game 2. And again, 2 winners, 1 wild card advance, which means I got to go. I'm going to hand this over to Kevin because I got to go play.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
All right, as we get reset here in the booth, looking forward to seeing Tanner, Adam, and Sean. Let's take some inside bets here from the booth on the winner of this game.
All right, I'm gonna go with maybe the surprising pick. I'm gonna go Tanner.
Oh, well, that was going to be my pick only because I played against him in the last round, so he's got it kind of dialed in.
Yeah, he's getting better as it goes, and I think that consistency is only going to help. Now you just have to worry about fatigue. Oh, my God, never mind. I just saw his first throw.
Well, and then think back to Sean's first game, though, right? Are we going to get first round Sean or second round Sean?
Right.
You tend to see 2 trajectories here in Roofball. One is start off strong, fade a little bit as the arm gets tired, the accuracy wanes, or you're a little bit nervous to start off. Maybe you don't have the strongest first couple of games, and then you start dialing it in and you turn it on. And so we can see that with any of these players here today. And right now they're just completing their final warm-ups.
We didn't even mention Adam, who has experience.
We'll continue to overlook him. He gets plenty of airtime. He doesn't need more of it from us.
Oh, I meant the first Adam to play today, not this guy.
We absolutely overlooked him in the last one, and then he ended up winning that game, I believe. So.
Well, he was down quite a bit.
Yeah. All right, I think we are ready to start our game. Excellent. I'm getting the thumbs up.
Tanner. Sure, he's ready.
Yep.
Sean is kicking the ball.
Tanner's going to throw first, followed by Adam, and then Sean.
Yeah, Sean, by kicking the ball, has signified the game is starting. You're up.
If it's not written in the rule book, you get to make it up as you go along.
Rule book?
Put that on the to-do list.
Well, we're already starting off better than the last game, where we have 1 point.
I was going to say that's either over or a ping. And he tries to hit his wife. Misses Roofball. He's only 1 point down, though.
Adam is 10 points ahead of where he was last game.
How's that possible? He just had 0 points. Oh, do you get a ping on that?
Yeah. You got a ping. No.
Those laser ones.
That was a really pretty throw.
Like, you knew as soon as that left his hand, it was going in.
Would you rather be a quarterback or nickelback? No answers. I guess we know the answers.
Does anyone want to be nickelback?
They're probably cool with it.
They probably made quite a bit of money. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So the old Sean and the new Sean combined to a medium Sean.
We're getting a little bit of both.
Well, he almost doubles the lead. He's out to 12 now.
Who Adam had the lead after one.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw.
Just
really
dialed.
Wow,
in.
Kevin, the wild card here. We might need to win our next one.
I know. Yeah, not loving the direction this is headed.
Adam walks up that ping.
Buddy's charging people for the bathroom uses, I believe.
Advantage to going in the second group, though, right? We kind of know what the number is.
Yep.
Ooh,
I was really confused for a moment because you were talking about going to the bathroom, and then you were in the second group talking about what number you were. And then
that was a 0 there on that last one.
If you just caught
the
bathroom references now.
Tanner with a 5. Tanner with a 5 there.
I don't think that caught it.
That was flangy.
It did hit the roof, though.
I think you just invented an adjective.
Flangy?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Well, Adam tied for second. And remember what Adam said before he left. You can't be third in your heat. You have no chance then. You have to be at least second. And heat. Did the Olympics just happen? Am I saying heat now? I never said heat before.
Heat, group. Pick your terminology.
Nope.
Flangy again.
I think we've only seen one
game.
First of all, stop trying to make flangy happen.
Oh, okay. I was really committed to it after the last time.
Yeah. You seemed like you were into it, Lauren.
That's a 1 for Sean there.
How flangy of you.
But other than the Sean's first game, I believe, we haven't really seen somebody, well, maybe Buddy's game too. We haven't seen somebody just run away with their game.
Yeah. We had 238s just score-wise. That's the second.
1 and a 1.
I think before the match I said we're going to see high scores there.
He just threw a 19. Adam with a 1.
This is anybody's game. And remember, can't finish third. Well, you can. It's just that's the last thing
you're
gonna
allowed.
Do.
Yes, that's a ping for sure.
Not flangy.
Not flangy.
Yeah. First one to 20. The big 2-0, they call it.
The plane has no phalanges.
That's a 0.
Oh, yeah, phalanges like a finger bone, yeah?
Yeah, Tanner started off strong, but he has, for 4 frames now, scored either 1 or nothing.
Nope.
Another miss.
Despite yelling, it doesn't work. I've tried it all day long. Yeah.
And Sean cannot
everybody
take advantage, but...
You don't get 4, though, just the 2.
Just the 2.
Yeah.
2 points in this group could
so
be
he's
important.
Up on Adam by 7, but Tanner only by 3. It is anybody's game. 3 throws to go.
No, short.
Flangerific.
Short. Now who's trying too hard?
Me. The rest of the day.
I feel that's fair.
There, that looks good. There's a good one.
See,
solid.
I should have called that earlier. Adam was frustrated. I was like, yeah, he'll be right back. And
Sean
now
is 1
Sean
point
is
up
too
on
concerned
Adam,
looking at the scoreboard.
and 2 on Tanner.
No strategy here. Just play
There's-
ball. Oh.
What was that? What was that? No strategy?
No strategy.
No catch.
No catch. Just the 10.
So that's the second time he's done that,
just
where
score
that thing
points.
has been 5 to 6 feet left of that pole.
Yeah.
And kicked over, yep.
Something about his rotation.
So at this point, if you're Tanner and Adam, you got to start thinking, I got to beat the other person here.
Well, Tanner just ties Adam.
Yep. But Adam's got to hand or throw in hand. Yeah. Hand and throw is what I always say. Oh, no.
That's a -5.
Tanner is in a great spot now. No, yeah.
That takes Adam down to 16.
Yeah.
Sean could throw 2 overs and still be safe.
Or a ping and
or just
be
a ping,
cool.
ping and a catch and move on with it.
So, yeah, mix between old and new Sean.
Yes, we got a little. Nothing wrong with a 38.
Nothing wrong with a 38?
That's just a catch.
All right.
We're establishing a wild card number here.
So Adam needs
an
a
around.
ping and a catch to tie second. Anything less? We'll do. He's going for the around, and he got it.
He got it.
I have seen this before. I've seen it in different states, but the result is the same, a 27, and that is a hell of a wild card.
Just for good measure, run up the score a little bit.
Okay, maybe more old Sean than new.
More old Sean than new, for sure.
And that's going to bring
with a 44.
Excellent.
44, yeah. So Adam comes in second in that game with a 27. And unfortunately, Tanner couldn't quite keep it going through the whole
Thank God Kevin and I picked Tanner.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
game. It finishes with
Jinx.
22. And we are going to send it over to Beth on the sideline with Tanner, who had a great overall day, but flames out in the semis. Beth.
Thanks, Lauren. Tanner, I feel like I've just talked to a young quarterback, and now here you are, and you're out. I can't believe it, but you did so well. How do you feel about your performance today?
I thought I started off really well. I'm not sure what happened there. Trying to hit the ping, didn't get there, I guess, so I tried. I don't know.
I did have a question because, I mean, as you know, a lot of players in the field are a bit older than you and a bit older than Zach, as a matter of fact, and both of you are trained, actual, honest-to-God athletes. Do you think that that's affected the play of any of the players that you've been against?
I mean, I may look like an athlete, but I don't do a lot of athletic stuff at this point in life, so, I mean, it probably did play a factor in it, but I wouldn't say it matters. These guys are trained at this sport, so they're advancing, and I'm not, so there it is.
Fair enough, seasoned roofball players. Are we going to see you at the next tournament?
I'd love to play. Yeah, this is super fun, so I'd love to.
All right, back to you in the booth.
Well, and the one thing Beth is out of the loop on is the fact that basically by making the semifinals and with some of the players who are in the semifinals, namely Derek and me, Tanner's already one of the top 4 finishers here that didn't already have a berth into the U.S. Open. So
that's huge.
Longest possible way to say he's gotten a ticket into the U.S. Open.
That's excellent.
So if Tanner wants to play in a week and a half, 2 weeks, then he plays in 2 weeks.
You'll love to see it.
Yeah,
love to see it.
The same is going to be true of Sean, who's definitely advanced to the final 3, and the same's true of Kevin, the same's true of Steve, which is a little bit of a problem because Kevin was going to be our ref, so we'll have to figure that part out.
Well, and you'll notice that we are down to 2 in the booth, and that is because both Derek and Kevin are playing in the next game.
Well, if exactly the right thing happens here, you're going to be alone for the award round.
That could happen. That's
amazing. Yeah, it really could. Beth will have to come over to be in the award. Beth, you want to come join the booth? Yeah. Absolutely.
As long as it doesn't get knocked over.
Right, yes. So, I'll be honest, I'm a little out of loop here. So how have Derek, Kevin, and Steve done so far? Obviously, they've advanced, but
yeah,
we got some numbers over here. Let's
Derek has had an up and down day.
28 in the second round.
He qualified only
with the 16,
and then a throw off with the 16 in the coming out of the first round. Yeah, so Derek's had an up and down day. Maybe dialing it in a little bit now. Kevin, I feel, has been pretty consistent.
Pretty up.
Yeah.
38 and a 24.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you're looking at this group and you're thinking it really could be anybody. And I think that whoever's going to walk away with the win here is probably going to be the one who does not throw overs.
Well, and more importantly, as we get further on here, people are pretty warm. I think we're good to go. Derek ready for first throw of the semifinal game, too. Oh, hey, yeah, we need a new – oh, Beth doesn't know how to do scoreboard. Beth, why don't you can hand that to me if you want.
All right.
Best you can.
We're getting the score bugs set up here real quick.
Well, but she doesn't know how to use it, though.
There we go.
You want me to do this? I'll do this.
I'm trainable.
I know. We didn't train you
Adam,
earlier.
you got to do this because I don't know how to do
that.
Okay. All right. There you go.
All right. You want me to hold this? You want me to take the pizza?
We'll go back over there.
A little bit of Three Stooges here.
Yeah, a little bit of three-card Monty with the laptops. Okay.
Now, I got to say, Sean Culley, the previous game, he's been getting, I told him, I was like, you could throw it behind your head and the bounce would take it to the roof.
Yes.
Derek has been experiencing the exact opposite of that during this tournament.
Oh, Derek
so I'm interested to see how the bounces play for him in this next game.
Yeah, very true. We could call that. And Derek, by the way, escorting Mom to the house.
Mom, once again, providing, of course, the deviled eggs.
Yes, deviled eggs have been amazing. I haven't had a bite of pizza yet. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, pizza's pretty good.
One of the things you're talking to here is the throws below the pole are getting bigger bounces because there's less of a dead spot.
Exactly.
The throws to the left and right are hitting dead spots and kind of just fading, petering out right there.
Well, and there's one little sweet spot on the left, or maybe sour spot, where when it hits, it just goes straight over that roof.
Yeah. Derek's first throw. Gets the catch multiplier. Can he reel it in?
And there it is.
So that's an unconventional 5 to start with.
Solid ping from Kevin Berry and the catch.
Great
conventional
catch.
6.
Now
Same
see,
thing too.
Yeah.
did you see that shingle? That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Target maximum firepower.
He thought that was going over.
Yep.
He saw the lift on the back end, but
That's a lot better than mine, by the way. My last over of the previous game I thought wasn't around for sure, and it was not.
it did look like it was headed that way.
I was dreaming big dreams there for a moment.
This roof really is playing with the players today. It's become an extra character in the story.
Well, and it's interesting. It may be a little bit higher up than the old temp pole, but back in temp pole days, often it was a very high-scoring roof, and we're definitely much lower than you would think about.
It is right there near the top of that pitch, and that's
And
why we've been
over
seeing
for
so
Derek.
many of those.
And that has plagued him all day. I think that's his either 5th or 6th over today.
Well, Lauren, he told me that in warm-ups he was hitting that exact same spot and it was going around. And so when he started actual play, he really thought it would work for him, and instead we're seeing what we're seeing.
Yep, so I have Derek at 1, Kevin at 12.
Oh, and there it is, a round for Steven. He
Got
did
in
not
a
get the
round,
catch.
But that will vault him into first place at 17.
As we go to the 4th.
Derek has some ground to make up here. We've seen him do it before.
Oh,
Actually, we've
yes,
seen him
we
do it
have.
twice already today. I think?
Did that hit?
No, no ping.
Just the one for Derek. Kevin with a little bit of a wobbler.
Oh, no.
That was a wounded
Almost
duck.
hit
It
everything.
threatened to hit, it threatened to hit everything. Hit nothing.
Instead, nada.
Oh, and Steven right into that danger zone. Luckily, it just came right back down.
Great comedian. Derek, I think trying for rounds now. Yep. Derek confirms.
Confirmed by the GOAT.
Ooh.
Oh.
Did not catch it on the way up.
Again, we're seeing
unfortunately.
so much play off this roof. It's interesting and fun to watch.
Yeah, it's very unpredictable. That's
Very
for sure.
plinko. It's a
Got a
plinko
catch.
roof.
3, 14, 19, heading to the 6, halfway through this one. There it is.
And
oh my goodness, it was a round for sure. Instead, it
Said it
trickles
went
over.
right on over.
Derek in minus figures through 6.
And that's a situation where you think maybe he's just trying to do a little too much instead of going up there and just, throwing it the way he knows how to.
Another solid ping from Kevin Berry.
Kevin
came
Berry
to play.
looking to make reffing next week really hard.
Is he allowed to call the game that he's in?
I mean, he's so honest, I would generally say yes.
He's done it today.
Yeah. By the way, it's not what you want when you're in Livonia and you're a little sweaty and you say, how do I look? It's the kind of honesty you're not usually a fan of.
That sounds like a
Not that I would
Sagittarius.
know.
Okay,
got the ping.
kisses the pole.
It deflected a possible round, but he is definitively not out of this thing.
A lot of game left to play.
He's
Kevin
got-
once
he's
again hits the
still-
danger shingles, but
Still has to hope the others make an error of some kind.
Yes. Well, now it's getting a little late. It looked really like a guaranteed wild card out of this game, but 3 throws left now. Not 100% certain of that.
solid ping.
Derek is
solid
not
ping from
done,
Derek.
man. Not
Can't
done.
quite get to the catch, though.
Oh, I thought that was going to turn for the around.
I did too.
Just nothing.
Gets the catch.
Gets the catch. Oh, we got Mom coming out. Nope, she's good.
So Mom says go ahead.
Saying go ahead, Steven. All right.
Really messing with Steven's game right now. Steven
Or
responds
not.
with a ping.
Steven gets
And
a
the
ping
catch.
because
She
of Mom.
needs Mom
there we
to
go.
distract him every time.
Hell yeah.
Now really close to wild card zone. Now Mom's coming out.
Mama Willis is coming out. Big round of applause for Mama Willis.
One could argue she's taking her time.
She may be milking this a little bit.
Derek definitely needs the arounds here.
Well, yeah, not necessarily. A couple pings. He's at 20. Wow, you're
Yeah.
right. He needs a round.
He needs an around.
You're right. I tried to make it easier. Another over for Derek. That will probably clinch his elimination.
Emmons
here
Park
today.
not being kind to Derek Weber today.
And
Kevin's going to need a mark at some point in there.
Boom.
There's one, and that's going to put him in wild card standing right now.
you appreciate Derek going for it. He knew what he needed to get.
And so he tried for it.
Just short. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing my future, and I don't love it right now. Because now Steve needs a catch to advance. Kevin and Steve both need catch. Kevin's in as long as he doesn't throw it over. Or Derek does something crazy here in the 10th. You need like a 16. Derek finishes strong with a ping. That's going to get him to 10.
What's the wild card number?
27, right? Mine was 27?
Yes.
So I'm in as long as I don't throw it over.
Correct.
Yes. Oh, how did I get that wrong?
You're at 27.
Yes, you are in as long as you don't throw it over. That's correct. No, you got to get a
It may
catch.
result in a toss-off between you and Kevin.
So Kevin safely through with the 29. Steve for the win or the wild card.
He
Just needs a
has
catch.
to get this catch.
Looks very catchable, and he
Boom.
does make the catch. He will advance as well with a 28. Ah, you jerk. Congratulations to Steve and Kevin with the W. So Kevin's going to be the 1 seed. I'm sorry, Sean's going to be the 1 seed with a 44. Kevin the 2 with a 29, and Steve gets the award round by a single point, wins the wild card with a score of 28.
Over our dear friend Adam, unfortunately.
Yes,
knocks you out by 1 point.
Yes, I will tell you that right before I played my game, my wife said, "You can't win one of the big ones. We have too many." So I'm going to get a little trophy instead of a big one. So it kind of works out. But let's toss it over to Beth, who is standing there with our runner-up and wild card advancer, Steve.
Thanks, Adam. Steven. Yes. Wild card position. How are you feeling?
Really good. I'll ride that wild card to the finals.
Amen. What are you thinking? Gold, silver?
Always gold.
Always gold. All right, we're putting it out there. We're throwing the gauntlet down, and I'm sending it back to the booth.
All right, we are getting set up for the award round right now. And again, Sean will be our number 1 seed, Kevin our number 2 seed, and Steve our number 3 seed. Not a lot of roofball experience in this final 3. We have one flat-out rookie in Steve Ennis and one second-time player in Sean Cully. Kevin has played. He played at the Motor City Regional, but it had been a long time before then since he played. One of these 3 guys is going to be the champion of this event, and all of these guys have already qualified for the U.S. Open.
And do any of these gentlemen have a championship to their name yet?
No, not
It'll
of
be
any
a
kind.
first-time champion. That is great. You'd love to see that.
You really do.
Derek doesn't love to see that.
Derek, how you feeling?
Just depends on how it is. I'd like those overs to be zeros, and I think I'd be right in this.
We're all right there with you, my friend. I'm fighting with the scorebook.
We did say going into those games that whoever threw the least amount of overs would be in good shape, and it turned out that way.
Do we have Sean?
It's
Sean, you're
weird
ready to
how
go.
that works.
Sean, you will be the first throw.
Non-negative points. It helps you.
Derek, tell me a little bit about this roof, and you don't throw overs that often, but you threw a number of them today. Why do you think that was?
I don't know. I think every single one of them hit that exact same spot. And I swear it's a dead spot, but obviously I'm wrong.
It's a live spot.
Yeah, everything just kicked over. I mean, there was one. I was going for rounds there at the end, obviously, and I knew you guys knew that. I heard Adam say it. Threw it up there, like, there, that's what I'm looking for. And even Adam's like, that's an around. Yep. Right over. Yep. And you're like, I don't know. So, yeah, I guess next time don't hit the roof, just hit the pole.
Well, now I will double up on what Derek just said. This is a tough roof, or it's playing very tough today because things that feel like a rounds, and I had 2 or 3 of them in my last game, they ended up not being a rounds. And especially if you turn from an around into an over, that's a very significant difference. And Derek also had a couple of blocks, basically, where he threw something that could easily have been an around, but the pole got in the way and ended up being a ping. So it's playing a little bit lower scoring than I would have expected, but it's going to be really cool to see 3 relatively newcomers play in this final 3.
And I think that's, Adam, when you put the idea of the regionals into place and those qualify for the big ones and stuff, I think that's awesome to see people who haven't won before.
Yes.
And relatively newcomers. I know Kevin has obviously played for years, but has gone years without playing as well. So,
in terms of odds-on favorite, you're looking at the final 3 here. I think you got to go with Sean, who has the 2 top scores so far today, I believe.
As he throws an over in warm-ups. That was warm-ups, yeah? Was that real? Oh, they started before we were even ready. That's a -5 for Sean. So
I take back everything I just said.
Pick immediately jinxed.
Is Sean aware of that, or just the 2 competitors say, no, that totally counts?
He's the one that confirmed
it. He's the one who called it. Okay, yeah. Kevin with a ping.
And
the multiplier does not get the catch.
That multiplier.
Just 5. Just 5. The ball is gravitationally pulled. Beth loses another Coke. What has happened? 1 to the head, 2 to the beverages. And that's not a euphemism.
This one finally got me.
Nice ping for Steve. Gets the grab.
Great catch. That's a wonderful one-handed grab. Leaning
in the lead
out
early.
Over the
in the lead through 1.
There.
I just need one for my
So, again, I don't know that we talked about this fully. We did a little bit, but yeah, the 2 highest scores advance to the championship game.
Yep.
So, just like last round, you really don't want to finish 3rd. Although I didn't, I still lost. The camera doesn't see that I'm looking sad.
I finished 6th, Adam, so.
Fair. Kevin with the catch.
Ties it up.
Oh, not for long. The lefty bounce. Now, that's a huge thing here. You can't get that at Willis Park. You can here. There's both sides available. Sean, how did he miss the over and then the ping? He did miss both.
Got the catch.
Yeah, really, maybe Livonia, but certainly here,
There
one of
you
the
go.
rare places where being a lefty is definitively, I would say, well, not an advantage, but not a disadvantage. Oh, I don't think that hit.
No, I think
Just
that's
made
just
a
a straight
loud
over.
thud.
Now, Steve's had an interesting day.
Sean
I think he
needs-
threw a round in his first round, and that was the only mark he had to
But it-
get
but it
in
worked for him, yeah.
as the second to last wild card. Then he's played pretty well since then.
Kevin.
With a
the
little
catch.
consistency here, Kevin could walk away with this early if the others don't start scoring.
Oh, just short. Makes the catch.
Yeah, the final 3 is always an interesting spot because there's nothing else going on. You don't have to worry about anybody else's scores
Right.
but the 2 that you're playing against.
Yep.
And if one guy goes way out, doesn't matter. You still have a chance at it.
Well, Sean is steadily working his way back from that first over on the first throw. He's back to -1.
Oh, Kevin just does make the catch. Kevin, to your point about the 3 players,
That guy.
they got the
That
thing. A lot of times you'll see something like one player that just doesn't have it in this round. One of the great things about Livonia, as Sean, oh, that's a ping, that's a multiplier, that's a 10-point play. Sean
needs
right
it.
back into it.
Wow.
That takes him from -1 to 9.
Ping for Kevin, and a grab. He'll retain the lead here with 20.
Gets up to 20. Yeah.
Anyway, Livonia, everyone was great in the final 3 game.
I
think
it did.
Flange.
Oh, we have a debate. Anyone else see it?
One sec. Okay.
Okay, that's 3 out of 4. So no ping, just a catch. 15 for Steve. Gets the multiplier. Thought it might go
Got to
over.
reel it in.
We got a close one now. 14 points for Sean.
That
Kevin
did.
gets
Got
the
it.
ping.
And-
Kevin gets the multiplier.
Oh,
And a 10-pointer for him.
nice.
That gutter bounce, always the most
Straight to
interesting.
30 for Kevin. Steve not
Oh.
hesitating with his throw.
And we're now
Just
into the
into the
8th,
ground.
3 throws to go.
So now the battle looks to be for second place. Sean versus Steve.
Yep. I mean,
Just to the right and short for the ping.
It was a great looking throw.
Important catch.
Just didn't quite have enough on it.
Kevin just needs to not throw it over.
Well, a chance to really seal it here. Catches will probably do that too. So there's the catch. And he has the luxury of seeing what everybody else does to see if he needs to do anything special.
Yeah, I mean, technically he could be caught, but odds of that are really low.
Yeah, I said that once when I was playing in the final 3 with Beth and Christian.
Yeah, you let it too
I
early.
got the 3rd place trophy to show for it. Sean gets the round and the multiplier.
This could be 16.
15, but yes, it
15.
is
Well, it
15
could be
for
16.
Sean, and he's now 1 point off the lead.
And that's just what we were saying.
And here's the positive
But that's
vibes
okay.
from the crowd.
So that's a Kevin can withstand one person, you know, and
Yeah,
he's
but
still
Kenny's-
winning. He's
and
still
he gets-
winning.
He goes ahead and gets the ping too.
Even without that, he was still up.
So now can Steve pull a Sean?
Steve needs some. Oh, he
Well,
tried.
here's
to,
where the left hand spin hurts him. Gets the catch. The odds of 15 really tough with that left forward spin.
whoops.
Sean probably safely through 31.
Yeah.
This is the
it.
10th.
You're up by 20, so you can't. Don't
You're-
throw it over.
Yeah, well, even if you do throw it over.
No, he could be tied or surpassed with multipliers.
Well, but he'd still finish second.
No, he would tie or surpassed.
For first, but not for second. He's got the lead, 31.
All right.
It's 37.
So that's it. 38 points for Kevin with the W. Second place. I don't know. Somewhere along the way, we ended up with a 1-point discrepancy for all 3 scores. I'm not sure exactly why. But it's either 31-38-18 or 38-18. So it's somewhere in there, but we're pretty sure we know who won, who finished second, and who finished third. So it'll be Steve with the consolation interview with Beth. Hey, Steve. You can go talk to Beth. And then I got to jump up here, and I guess I'll leave you guys to it as I go do some interviews.
All right, thanks, Adam. And Beth is live with Steve. We'll send it over to her.
Thanks, Lauren. So, yeah, you finished with a trophy, third place. How do you feel?
I'm ready for the U.S. Open. Let's go for the championship.
Heck yeah. All right. I like the energy, man. Heck yeah. So we're going to see you in September.
Let's go.
All right. Steven's coming back, and we're on to the medal rounds.
All right. Thank you so much, Beth.
Yeah.
Way to add some color commentary, Derek. Thank you. Appreciate that. Adam's getting set up to do some final introductions here. And while he's doing that, let's talk about that last round. Really, Kevin was on the ball from the beginning, throwing ping after ping.
Yeah, Kevin won it and should have. He was most consistent. The other two would be neck and neck, but Sean threw that 15. You take that out, and, I mean, he only won by 13. So, you know, it came down to that one throw, even though it looks like the score differential was huge. It really wasn't.
Absolutely. Without that 15, you know, Steve could have been in second place. But if
well,
some wishes, right?
Oh, Steve in second. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we are ready with Adam Willis. We're going to throw it over to him to introduce our championship round.
All right, it's down to it. Let's get our one seed up here. Kevin Berry, the man who almost didn't play today. Give it up for Kevin. Kevin, congratulations. What has sparked your successes today?
Consistency. Like, this is a brand new roof. Every roof has a different strategy to me. Your mom's house has a strategy. The one that we went to in Michigan has a different strategy. This roof has a new strategy, and it's just been consistent, and it's been just good enough. Just barely. So I just need one more.
When you're kind of representing for Michigan with your crew shirt here today, if you can give it up, what is your strategy?
I'm just trying to ping as many times as I can. I'm not flirting with the rounds. I'm not worrying about multipliers. I'm just trying to be consistently straight, because with old man arm and old man elbow, that's all I got in me.
All right, well, congratulations so far. I'll be up for the coin toss in a moment. Kevin Berry, ladies and gentlemen. Second time ever. Let's bring Sean Culley up here. You're 2 seed in the final. Congratulations, Sean. All right, so last year you did okay here. Today you're doing great here. What's the difference?
I would say I'm more calm, just throwing, trying to make the same throw every time.
Do you have any particular strategy with what you're doing when you throw?
Yep, soft and just kind of like aiming just to the left of the mark so it rolls up and around or hits it.
All right, so you've been watching Kevin a lot. You've been playing against him. What do you think of his performance so far, and what are you expecting to do against him in the final?
I'm going to have to get a lot of those lucky bounces to beat him for sure.
All right, well, you've been doing great so far. Congratulations. We're going to bring Kevin back up here for the coin toss. You stay up here. All right, coin toss has switched to laces versus spaces. Kevin is the 1 seed. This is laces, these two panels. This is spaces. We got a very rolly area. We'll see what happens here. You call it in the area. If you win, you select first or second to throw in the final. Call it? Spaces is called, and in 20 minutes it will stop moving. It is spaces. Kevin, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, Kevin's going to go second. We'll go back to the booth. Be ready for the championship games very shortly.
Thank you so much, Adam. All right. Derek, usually when we're asking who do you like in the championship game, you're going to go with yourself. Today,
I still like my chances.
Still like you? Yeah.
No, this should be an interesting one. I mean, Sean, other than his second round game, has scored very well. Kevin, as he said up there, he's been extremely consistent today. So let's see how this goes. I think, both as finishing first and second, they'll both get an invite to the U.S. Open. But it's a nice Oregon-shaped trophy. I got one from last year. And it fits right up on the shelf, so hopefully one of these guys will enjoy that as well.
It really is a remarkable-looking trophy. It's especially for those who come here out of state. If they walk away with one of those, they get a nice little souvenir of their visit here. Adam is getting his headset back on and will be joining us for commentary momentarily. And we have Sean and Kevin warming up. Well, I say warming up, but they're really just walking around. And I think that's due to the fact
they're
warm
down.
They're warm, yeah.
They've probably thrown 100, 150 throws already.
It is unusually humid here. Oregon's not known. We're expecting some thunderstorms coming relatively soon. And it is unusually humid, and I think that's maybe a little bit of a factor.
Well, let's get this going on before I get struck by lightning.
I like it. Kevin, so Sean's our first thrower because Kevin's elected to throw second. So, Sean, here we go. 20 throws for the Oregon title.
First throw of the championship game.
That's better than his over last time.
Yes, got the one. Kevin's first throw is a ping, and it's a multiplier. What's happening? That's a 10.
The weird thing on this roof is that multiplier has saved overs at least 3 or 4 times.
Absolutely.
And wow. And Kevin is playing mind games over there.
Can Sean respond?
Sean said there it is, but it didn't make the turn. The turns are just tough to come by right now.
Now, I've been in a championship game where your opponent throws it around, or in this case, 10 points right away.
Right.
And it can,
I think that missed.
I think that
just
flangey.
I think Kevin would tell us, too, if it had hit.
And he got nothing on that. So now we're starting to see it speed up.
And Sean's short-arming just a little bit. He's got to get that full throw in if he wants to start getting some marks. Ping for Kevin.
That's great ping. Coming right back down the middle.
Again, Connor Johnson was unable to attend today. If Connor's here,
you called it.
Kevin doesn't play. I think that was a ping. Yeah, ping and a catch for Sean. Cuts it to 8.
7, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is it?
Reels that catch in over the banner.
Oh, yes. Okay, so it should be. That was a ping and a catch, right? So
was that last throw? Was it ping and a catch?
That was a ping and a catch. Yeah. So that's at 23. 9-23 now. Hey, I caught it.
Kevin can really tighten the screws here with another score in this round, in this frame.
Needs a turn. It doesn't. Hits the irrelevant multiplier. Gets the catch.
Well, it's a 15-point lead.
We have seen those evaporate.
Yes,
from
really,
this man
really
right
have.
here.
Yes. The key is not thinking you got it in the bag and not trying to play conservative. You got to throw for marks. There we go. Ping.
Yeah, just don't let that go.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
And or Beth.
Don't hit any Coca-Cola.
Or the hot tub. That is just short of a ping again. Catch for Sean.
As I was saying, my favorite going into this was Kevin.
Just misses to the right. Range is
catch.
way over for the catch, though. And those are big when you're up maybe 2 big marks. Short, but it rolls up, not enough. So Kevin has an 18-point lead and a throw in hand. 3 throws to go for Kevin, 2 for Sean.
Trying to put it away right
big
here.
Ping. And gets the multiplier. Why not? Just make it 7 for Kevin. That rhymed. A 25-point lead now as he gets up to 37.
2 throws ago, we need to see something big.
Well, if the multiplier it did not hit. It did not hit the right side. Wow. Just a catch for Sean. I think Kevin's going to win this thing, guys.
I think it's pretty much assured here.
38. Yeah, even with the 15, Kevin has it mathematically clinched here as we go to the 10th.
Wow.
Sean's last throw is going to be a catch. Kevin just throwing for fun now with a 24-point lead.
Break 40.
Go for it all.
Throwing it way high. I don't know what he's going for. He almost hit the multiplier, hits the chimney.
He almost trips, and what a catch.
Hits the catch one-handed for a final score of 39. He is your Oregon Regional Champion.
Well done, Kevin.
Congratulations to Kevin. Congratulations to Sean. And Beth is setting up for her final sideline interview of the day with our runner-up at the Oregon Regional, Sean Culley. Let's send it over to Beth.
Oh, we got Doug Webb coming through here. Sean, that was so impressive, first of all. Let me congratulate you on an incredible performance. The last one, you just missed out on the championship.
I have all that lucky juice, all those bounces I was getting all day.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, I wasn't throwing that good either. Yeah, it is what it is.
I think you did great. Are you going to come back again?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a blast.
Will we see you at the U.S. Open?
Maybe. It's Labor Day weekend. Yeah.
Fair. All right. Well, you're a great pleasure to have, and you're just a freaking bad butt roofball player. Back to you in the booth.
I don't think there's anything wrong with his butt. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's a very nice one.
I mean, I don't like the, are you going to be here for the Open runner-up in a regional? We'll see. We'll have to work on that to massage that a little bit. But let's take, if we can, one more look at the previous regional tournament results. This was our 4th regional. We actually have one more coming up in a week, that being the Ohio Regional. The quirk of that is that's not going to be live streamed, that it's going to need to be edited, so we will actually not be seeing that tournament until after you see the U.S. Open. But we could have some winners out there still making it.
And you'll be posting the outcome on the socials, right?
Probably not contemporaneously, no. We'll show it later. So, Darren, Zach, George are 1, 2, 3 at Western Michigan. Bruce Balfour, myself, Jebediah, 1, 2, 3 at the Washington Regional, and at the Motor City Regional, Darren Gibson, Damian Gibson, Taylor Evans, and then today, Kevin Berry with the win, Sean Cully second place, and Steve Ennis with the third place finish. Let's come out and talk to Kevin now. Kevin, what was the journey like for you today? You started out just coming here to do talent because there wasn't going to be any talent because Lauren was going to be out. Lauren's here. You're like marginally in talent. Then a player doesn't show up. Now you're a player.
Don't call him a marginal talent.
He's a significant talent, but one of 5. And now you go ahead and win the whole thing. Just take us through your journey today.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster for sure. I thought when I showed up and saw everyone else here, I was like, oh, maybe I'm just, I'll just sub in a couple games here and there on the booth. And then we started the game and I wasn't playing. Like I got called in the whatever it was, the 6th game. But I feel like that happens a lot. I feel like we get to tournaments a lot and someone doesn't show up.
Yes.
So it's a great story that someone didn't show up and I just stepped in and won the whole damn thing.
It's a lot like Tom Brady, right? Drew Bledsoe just skipped a practice.
That's right. Maybe this is the start of my legacy in Roofball.
Don't say that next to Derek Weber. He will start to cry.
He's already
He's
crying.
on his phone. Yeah. All right, well, we are just about ready, although Beth doesn't know to give them to. That's going to be a thing I'm going to help out with. But yeah, if you can grab me the semifinals, we're going to toss it over to Beth, who's going to vamp while I get her information on who belongs on these awards. All right, go Beth, vamp.
What's up? My name is Beth Willis, and watch me tap dance. You can't see my feet? What's the point then? No, we're here to give out a bunch of really nice looking trophies. Thank you very much to Canby Trophy and Award, I believe is there. No, I did. Heck yeah, and it looks gorgeous. All right, let's do this. Got it. Okay, I gotta call up the GOAT, and I know it's a smaller trophy than he's used to, but I would like to present our first semifinalist trophy to Derek Ann Weber. It's gonna go that way.
Wait for the still picture. Thank you.
All right. Next up, in our parade of semifinalists, what's his last name though? Rabinowitz. Nice. Tanner Marie Rabinowitz. He's in the bathroom. I will accept this award on his behalf, and on behalf of everyone that has ever wronged me. Oh no. Okay. Cool. Tanner, come here. Tanner, congratulations. Heck yeah. All right. Next up, that's you, isn't it? Yeah, okay, cool. The founder of the feast, the reason that we're all here, except Buddy, because he lives here. Ladies and gentlemen, the godfather of Roofball and the founder, Adam Willis, semifinalists.
Yes! Thank you. Can I say, I don't think Tanner knew he gets to keep his trophy.
Tanner, you get to keep your trophy. I also gave you a new middle name while you were out. Ask around. It's pretty good. Okay, cool. All right, do you want to present the rest? No? Well, then who's the next? Yeah. But do I want to do the ladies champion or? Oh, yeah, good idea. Yeah. Grace, where are you, darling? Grace, Andrew Parton coming up. Because I'm gender flipping middle names. That's what we're doing today. There you are. Oh, here, let's go over here so we can shake right hands. Here, you go that way. Oh. There you go. Okay. There you go. Oh, shoot, you were right. Oh. All right, cool. Grace, thank you so much for participating.
Of course, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, so much fun. I can't believe I got the women's championship again. I mean, and against a member of the founding family nonetheless. Like, it's crazy. And yeah, thanks for being my competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Oregon Regional Women's Champion, Grace Parton. Woo! Hell yeah. All right. These last 3, everybody did impressively. It was very, very cool. We're going to start with 3rd place. Steven. We were all extremely impressed. Hell yeah. I don't know your last name, man. Stephen Page? Yeah. Like Jimmy Page? Heck yeah, man. Congratulations. Stephen Page, 3rd place. Second place, winner of the Luckiest Bounce Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Cully. Sir. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, we gotta post. This is all right. And your number uno, the champion of the Oregon Regional, the referee, the all-around champ. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Barry. No problem. Oh, yeah. Do we need to do yay Roofball? No, I'm going. I gotta talk to the booth. What?
No, just toss it back to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
and now back to the booth.
Well, that will wrap it up for today. But more Roofball will be here before you know it. We have on September 1st, live stream on the first 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific. The greats of the year. We have an incredible field coming out to play. Kevin Barry was going to ref. Now clearly has to play as the Oregon Regional Champion. Guys.
Can he also ref?
I think he probably can do both. I don't see why not. Yeah. We're multidisciplined here. Guys, your final thoughts on today's regional competition?
I mean, I think having Kevin just show up and not planning on playing and actually winning. You mentioned it at the beginning.
It had to happen, right?
We all chuckled. Yeah. I mean, that happens, and we've seen people get very far. Caleb finished second once doing that. Yeah. So that was awesome to see. Plus, a lot of new people or not veterans, make it a long ways.
The new cast of Roofball. Lauren, your thoughts?
Love seeing the roof for the first time here. I think it was a really dynamic event. We saw a lot of widely varying scores. That made it really interesting. I think you said 5 people qualified for the next tournament from here, which is just remarkable. So, again, so great to have this crowd come out and play and have fun on a beautiful Oregon day.
Well, thank you to you guys, Derek Weber, Lauren Wirtz, Kevin Barry, who in addition to playing, reffing, and commentated. So thank you to Kevin.
He's a
thank
five-tool
you.
player.
Yes, he absolutely is. Thank
threat.
you. Beautiful Portland South Waterfront, our producer standing there right now, John McConnell. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you to Beth Willis for sideline reporting, jumping in the booth and playing as well. But we got to do one more thing. It's a tradition that my sister started in 2007, sort of against my wishes, continued despite me being kind of on the fence about it, but now I think it's fairly definitively baked in. So let's toss it over one more time to Beth and the rest of Roofball Nation that's over there for Yay Roofball.
1, 2, 3.
Yay, Roofball!
Thanks to Corey, too.
And cut. Good job, dude. Hell yeah.